Standing here before you where some find my takes to be wrong when it comes down to video games and some movies. That's not what I'm here to say, in case you're not aware. Jay, is there anything before we start that you'd like to share?
I had to remind myself not to stand up. I was in my underwear.
Thanks, Jay. So I stand here one man on the stage, a full beard and full of pride. But how I wish I could express a far more different side. Getting roasted by the chat always comes to pass. At least I didn't say on a live stream.
I died with a plunger up my ass!
Whether I'm yelling 50 or quoting, "Give me back my son." Then there was Krista's take on the orangutan who threw the possum just for fun. And since I have layers others cannot see, I suddenly had onions thrown at me. I bear my soul here through this song, despite pronouncing Geneva wrong.
It's Geneva. I will not be told otherwise.
My party trick was a big surprise, and once, in case you did not see, as seemed not to recognize me. From first to 10th, I felt it sting.
It wasn't just a bomb. It was fucking 2 red shells in a row, a fucking bomb, and then a fucking green shell. It was everything.
If I'm smacked with tortillas, or happen to be on a stream where eating spicy food made sweat pour out of me. Let's go! Putting fries in my mouth while I nap in my bed. Never matching my socks, brushing cans on my head. As the subject of multiple memes, I will make my stand. So is it really all that shocking to see this corn here in my hand? The long way. Whether I'm yelling 50 or quoting, "Give me back my son." Then there was Krista's take on the orangutan who threw the possum just for fun. And since I have layers others cannot see, I suddenly had onions thrown at me. I hope all of you have enjoyed the show. Here with beer, the beer.
Say something, Jay.
Welcome to Tuesday night main event.
Hell yeah.
It's like, how long is he gonna sit there? And not say anything?
I
sounded
totally
like
froze.
He sounded like Frosty the Snowman.
He was
He's like,
daydreaming.
"Happy birthday!"
I thought Jeremy was good. I thought he was kidding. I thought he was
No,
gonna
I
say something.
literally said I'm letting you do the intros tonight.
No, but I get nervous, man. Okay, like this isn't my genre. This is like,
back is
Genre.
What
sweaty.
the fuck is a genre?
it's a word I made up. Okay,
Okay.
everybody in the chat knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
How is everybody doing to another Tuesday night's main
To
event?
Doing
another-
to another one.
We're doing good to
How's
another.
everybody doing to
Tuesday night.
another?
We're
Jeremy
doing to
here.
another main event.
To another.
We had a major crisis before the show before the show started.
Yeah.
Craig and Ripple were wearing the exact same hat, and
Mhm.
I thought there was a major fight brewing, and Ripple won.
Ripple
So
won that fight.
Craig changed
all
his
Ripper
hat.
did, all he did, he just did this. He goes,
No.
Yeah, that was changed. That's why we were running late, because they just didn't know. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going out there, man? Welcome.
Welcome everybody to Tuesday night's main event.
said that already.
I apologize for drunk
Said
Freak
that
Yo.
already.
It's another oncurring thing with Jay. That's an inside joke from Cobra Cast. What did you meant to say? Reoccurring? You said
Reoccurring.
oncurring?
I said on.
And then you said the chat said that's not a word. You're like,
I said
Google
look it up.
Google it.
Google it.
And then you Googled it, and Google said
It
that
said
word
this
doesn't
is not a
exist.
word. There's no definition for that. Oncurring.
Oncurring. But yeah, so happy to be here. Obviously, still dealing with not being home and having better internet than Spectrum in Orlando. But hello from the Atlantic, and I'm ready for Tuesday night's main event. So let's get this party started. Jay is hosting, so if you're not interested right now, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away. Enjoy the show.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Jay.
Thanks for the confidence. We have Young Rippus here. He made it.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I wasn't here last week, right? I was sick.
Right.
I'm still kind of getting over this shit, but I'm a lot better now.
So, what kind of disease did you catch?
I don't fucking know what. I don't know. It was COVID. I mean, I'm not gay enough to go get tested, so I didn't know. I don't know what it was, to be completely honest. But whatever it was, I'm over it. I'm for the most part over it now. But yeah, man, I've been fucking busy, man, with Riververse shit. Now that I'm better and getting caught up, I mean, holy shit, being behind a week, just it almost feels like it's going to be impossible to get caught back up. But I'm working there. We'll see what happens, but it does feel good to be back for another Tuesday night's main event.
Yeah, I texted Ripper to check on him, and like he's like, I'm fucked, man. I'm in bad shape. And then I was like, I can't remember. I asked you something else. You never fucking responded. I'm like, man, he must be in real bad shape. He never.
I was in bed like all fucking day for one day. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last time I did that. Where I was just in the bed the whole fucking time, and now my wife's sick, so fucking yeah, it's all bad.
Obviously, you didn't drink your water or stay hydrated, so
man,
shame on you.
That's the first time I've been that sick in a long time. So I'm gonna chalk it up to whatever the fuck it was. I blame China.
Well, I'm gonna have to. Everybody needs to put their mask on during the stream. Make sure you don't get sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So-
true.
I think you're just sick of being successful, and I want to catch that disease. So I like that.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's cool with me.
We've got Craig, who changed his hat.
I did. You know, Jay, I got a theory for you. I think that you are wildly successful, like probably just uber wealthy and just downplay everything. And I think that you're like the uber wealthy, like billionaire who nobody knows he is, right? That's what I think about you, Jay.
Me?
Yeah, you, Jay. I said it. It's my theory.
Why you gotta tell people my business?
I don't know, man. It's just you're too humble. You're too humble, and then you pretend to have this stage fright. But I've seen you. I know what a monster you are. You're a monster. You're a maniac. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, until he threatens to ruin your career in one tweet.
He's done that to me also. Yeah, which is crazy. It's
pretty based.
Been there.
It's such a weird thing because I know Jay very well, and he is. While he's not a stupid person by any means, he actually, when he wants to be, he's on point as hell. But at the same time, he does the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's so weird, man. But like, I've been like, when we have team,
I don't know.
We have team meetings, man. And when Jay is like, because I have Jay and Ryan are kind of like, handling a lot of stuff on the structure side of G&G for me. So like, when things need to get done, they need to get done. But at the same time, this is the same guy that'll trip Winnie the Pooh and not mean to. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just things happen with him that no one can explain. It's the craziest shit ever. It's just part of who he is.
Timeline. I don't know how that happens. But, I don't think
genius, and he's LARPing. Oh, this is all a LARP, so that we just don't realize how powerful he is.
I think I'm the only. Am I the only one here that has video evidence of riding a roller coaster with Melanie Mack?
Oh,
I think so. Yeah.
I'm the one video evidence of riding a roller coaster with the famous drunk 3PO.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, my seatbelt was on so tight, my belly was all jiggling all over the place, while Melanie was like, had me on the shoulder saying it'll be okay. Like I need to wear a more poofy shirt next time I do that.
Jay, are you like when you ride? There's the restraints that kind of that go over your shoulders here. But then like if you go to the rides that show up in wheels, you know, if you go to a carnival, you know, or something like that, you know, you ride those rides that were on the highway an hour earlier, they have the restraints that they tie between your legs and it kind of highlights your junk. You know what I'm talking about? It's like almost like a seat belt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Anyone else feel extremely uncomfortable whenever they do that?
1000%.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do that.
No? Oh, okay.
By the way, I don't like when anything. I don't like when anything keeps out here. That needs to be a free area. Let it flow where it needs to flow. I don't need like restrictions. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, like the Velocicoaster.
That's the most PG version of that I've ever given. By the way,
it doesn't go over your shoulders. It like goes over your stomach. So. And then you go upside down, and it's kind of crazy over the water.
Velocicoaster is a pretty amazing roller coaster. It's one of the best roller coasters I've been on. But I'm not a coaster enthusiast. I mean, I like roller coasters, but when I was younger, I'm an old man now, so I don't really care to like do the thrill rides that much. But Velocicoaster is just. I think Hagrid. I still think I like the Hagrid roller coaster more because of the theming involved in it. But from a pure coaster standpoint, Velocicoaster is pretty damn amazing.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Also, I think I'm the only one here that could have a court case against Melanie Mac for illegally taking pictures of my legs, according to the people on Twitter. So
I had to show the internet those calves.
Welcome back, Melanie Mac. Hope everybody's doing well on your side.
What kind of intro was that, Jay? You
I don't know, man. I'm dying here, man.
You said welcome. Yeah, he said welcome back, Melanie Mac. She goes, thank you, and then he starts talking more.
Jay, you're doing a great job.
You're
doing a great job at this LARP and pretending to be retarded. I am so proud.
You are running the show. You can kick Jeremy right now.
I can kick Jeremy off. Making me nervous.
So,
Did you just bite a Snickers? He was like in the middle. He's like, I'm
eating grape. You guys are watching every little second of my. I'm eating a grape. Oh. I gotta keep the blood sugar up. I gotta kick.
If you don't pay attention to Jay, he's like, nobody cares what I think, and you pay attention. You're watching every second of everything I do.
Never say that.
It's like a woman. You can't make him happy. You can't make him happy. It's impossible. It's impossible.
I am always happy. What are you talking about? Anyway, we have the kick. Anyway, Melanie, are you done?
Holy cow!
I wasn't being rude. You guys are making it.
I also was sick, but I am feeling better because I got my Alpha Core #1.
Hey,
shout out,
there we
shout
go.
Oh
It
no.
has arrived, so I am excited to read it. All right, Jay, I'm done now.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I just want to know they just making a big deal about it.
Woman, are you done talking?
I didn't say that. I wanted to make sure
I
wasn't
my speaking quota as a woman today.
I was making sure I wasn't like, you know what I was doing.
Introduced Beardo, but then he stopped and went back.
Man with beard, are you ready?
I want to give Beardo a good shout out because today on his Kick stream, the Kick company showed up in his chat. People from Kick, they put him on the main page. They tweeted out his channel.
Nice.
And thank God you were wearing a G&G shirt. So it all worked out.
Yeah, it was perfect timing, man. Yeah, Kick showed up in the chat, and then I get a call from Jay. I'm like, right now, when Kick is in my chat, let me just go ahead and answer this. Jay's like, put me on speaker right now. And I'm like, am I in trouble? He goes, dude, just trust me. And put me on speaker and put me into the microphone. And then, man, it was awesome. It was a good time. Jay tried to plead to the Kick staff to verify me. They said, better luck next time. Yeah. So then Jay jumped in the chat and goes, I was being serious. Verify this, man. They're like, yeah, well, we'll think about it. But no, man, it was a good stream. And glad to be here.
And they dropped you 20 subs.
Dropped me 20 subs. They had me spin a spinner. They're like, spin this spinner. Let's see if you get 5 subs, 1 sub, 20 subs, or 50 subs. Landed on the 20, and they gave me a shout out on Twitter. So it was a cool day.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Sick.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Are you finished?
I think so. Well, I mean,
hey, please welcome my nerdy home to Tuesday night's main event. Don't ever let me do the intros again.
You're doing great, Jay.
You
Jay's
can-
doing a great job.
You can be assured that will happen. That will never happen again. Yeah.
I'm gonna do my intro before I get cut off. But we are also live on Locals. So if you guys want to hang out there, if you're a local supporter, come and hang out there with me in the chat. I am done speaking now, Jay.
All right. Well, Jeremy, what's our first topic of the day?
You missed the minority.
Hey, Epic Mike. Welcome to Tuesday nights. I'm freaking nervous.
Nah, it's fine. I don't want to. No, it's fine. Let's move on. What's the next topic?
This is the guy that you said question for the minorities on the panel because you didn't want to specifically just
Why do you
ask
keep
him,
bringing up
and you
like
completely forgot about him.
Why do you keep bringing up like
Elevate
that?
black voices, Jay.
Completely fucking forgot about me.
Why do you keep bringing up old
Completely
stuff, Jeremy?
fucking forgot about me. Just left me. He just like, all right, cool. We've talked to everybody. Let's move on to the next fucking topic.
Well, I'm actually all right. The truth is, I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, you know, we usually have 15 minutes for intros. We're at 16 minutes,
That
10.
has never been a thing. I've never put a 15-minute time limit on.
Hey,
it.
listen, he's like, we got to cut some content. Let's just cut the minority out, the one minority on the panel, because Rippa doesn't count. Neither does Steph. So we just got to cut the minorities. You know, just all the minorities on the panel have to be cut. Specifically, just. You know.
Why don't we read some super chats?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we? Tonberry Master with a 50. Oh
Hey!
my goodness. The Mac came back. The very next day, the Mac came back. Not sure about tomorrow, but the Mac came back. Just couldn't stay away for a 50.
She's rocking the RoboCop
Right.
shirt.
That's right.
Everybody was missing Melanie, but she's
Yeah,
back.
they were.
Yeah.
I miss
Tomac.
everybody.
Are you done, Jeremy?
You may continue.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, I was just gonna say really quick. Sorry. No, I was gonna say Krista is here. She's backstage, so everyone say hello to Krista. She's keeping up with super chats now, so she's here
I love
tonight.
you.
So,
It's nice that Krista
look
got a
at
shout
that.
out. That's cool. Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
That's really fucking cool. I'm glad Krista got a shout out. Hi, Krista. Hope you're doing well backstage, not on camera. You know?
Jeremy pulled a Game Awards and was like, when we get to Epic Mike, let's wrap it up. You know,
Yeah,
let's
when we
wrap
get to the guy with the longest intro, let's just move past it. You know?
wrap it up. 5
Talking
seconds
shit about Call of Duty
maximum. And there goes Steph.
There's
Steph just
Steph.
left.
We're just
There's
one
Steph.
minority at a time.
At a time. Jay just slowly kicking all the minorities.
I didn't do anything. Oh, there she is. I was like, did I touch something?
What?
God. Back to super chats. Back to super chats.
Anyways, yeah, Tomac for $50.
Yeah.
Jay, a new bear game came out. I know you'll love it. And didn't mention the game.
The bear game. He will. Tomag
You'll have
will.
to.
So,
Thank you, Tomac.
Thank you, Tomac, for the 50.
I'm
Shane,
looking forward to playing another game. I haven't played it yet, but
Avatar game.
I got this collector's box edition from GameStop. So it came with like a statue, like a whole bunch of books and crazy.
So here's what's
for a
interesting
game.
about that is I did not like the first Avatar at all. I actually really enjoyed the second one, but I still don't care about the world at all, and I don't care.
I know
about
most
any-
people don't.
But what playing a video game within that world would be kind of cool. Avatar is the weirdest fucking franchise I've ever seen, man. Because, like I said, the first movie made whatever it made, $3 billion. I watched it once, didn't give a shit about it. The second one, I just went to see it just to see it, and I ended up loving it, and I saw it multiple times. But I don't care about the universe yet. When I go to Disney, to the theme park at the Pandora, the Land of Avatar, it's phenomenal. It's just like it's such a weird franchise that I'll never understand because there really are no real fans of it. Like, I'm not saying like there aren't fans, but I'm saying like a fan base like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or something like that. You know, there's not a passionate fan base like that.
Avatar 3 is trending right now.
It's a weird franchise,
Oh.
but the game looks that game does look kind of cool. So I'm kind of
I
interested.
guess
to see
I'll
what it's all
find
about.
out.
Yeah. So Well, are you ever going to play it, or are you just going to keep picking up the game
And
showing
without
it on
saying
Sunday?
a word, Raider!
Let's go, baby.
Thank you for interrupting Jeremy, so I don't have to hear his yap. 101.99. Look at that.
Of
Hell yeah.
101.99. That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
Thank you, Raider.
Shut
That's
up.
awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah, appreciate
thank
you,
you,
brother.
Raider.
Yeah, let's Jay almost like ruined Cobra Cast, but it made it last night. So we'll see if he ruins Tuesday night's main event. We're off to a pretty good start. So I
A
don't know.
decent start.
A decent start.
Yeah.
Shane.
Hold on, I have to address something here. A hoe Jay choked out at a gas station for $2.
What?
That's $2 that you spent that you just got back.
Says harder.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
It came from Daily.
Oh God.
I've never done that in my life.
Jesus.
But
What
I
is
stumbled.
happening?
I don't-
By the way, Warren Smith dropped 10 gifted memberships right when we started.
Let's
Shout out to
go.
Warren. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody. A lot of love in the chat, and all for Jay. Jay's hosting tonight, and it's probably going to be pretty bad.
Way to
Yeah,
set those
all the love in the
expectations
chat.
high.
I mean, yeah, a lot of love there.
Look at that
Best part will be that
avatar.
we get to see all of the insults that Jay sees in the chat.
Oh my God. We do have Shane Bentley with another 50. Says apparently Jay, Craig, and Beardo all need to go to school where kids can't read good. With that said, Craig sings Cher songs very well, LOL. Have a great stream, ladies and gents. But Jeremy, Bama can eat it. Roll tears, roll. Hey, listen. You guys don't know what the fuck you're in store for. All right.
Okay.
These
Yeah.
Big Ten-
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Big Ten teams. You guys don't know what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Okay.
And that's
Yep.
fine.
Sure.
And listen, Mike's going to be here
He's
right after that
so
game. and
concerned.
he's
He
gonna
left
be
the
like-
fucking country.
He's going.
not-
listen to me.
He went
listen to me.
overseas. Jeremy's
Listen,
hiding
listen.
in some
Mike-
Middle Eastern.
Hey,
like,
Mike, that's
tent
top
somewhere.
secret stuff.
He's hiding in a tent somewhere in the Middle East because he doesn't want to show his fucking face in America because of how bad Bama's going to get stomped. So I don't want to fucking
Mike
hear
is
it.
Mike is going to be making all these excuses after the game. I'm just predicting.
He even
it
paid
right
Jay
now,
to leave me
okay?
out of the intro because he's scared. He paid Jay to leave me out of the intro. It's all a big fucking conspiracy.
We can put 500 on it right now.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
All right, $500 bet right there.
I'm not
Bama,
paying you
Michigan,
shit.
straight up. Oh, fuck you! Don't back down now. Don't back
Yeah.
down now.
No, you're right. No, because I know you're gonna try to convert this shit into whatever Middle Eastern money you have. It'll end up being like $3 for fucking you. Yeah. Well, I wasn't technically in America at the time, so here you go.
Dude,
Lost control
Mike
of the
just
stream.
spoiling everything, man.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
He knows it too well, doesn't he? That's
Yeah.
great.
caught you.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jeez.
caught you.
But,
$500
no,
in Dan Vask money. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dolphins
saying.
lost Monday. I was very
Brazilian
sad about
currency.
it.
I'll owe you
Alabama
money
is going to
no
beat
matter
Michigan,
what.
Mike.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mike,
That's not gonna fucking happen.
Alabama's going
Beardo.
to beat Michigan.
Beardo. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. And I've been
No.
rooting for John Harbaugh, Michigan, all season long. Alabama's going to smoke Michigan.
No,
Yeah,
that
this
is
is
absolutely
a-
unfucking correct.
This is bro. This ain't the Big Ten. All right. This ain't
It
the Big
might
Ten.
not even be close.
So what's going on with video games, guys?
You guys are out of fucking
Hey,
control.
way to bring it
Things
back.
going
Way to
on.
go, Jay. Good job, buddy.
I don't know what's up with video games, Jay. What news?
Well,
are
the
got?
big news is E3 is no longer with us, and
Aw.
Craig was
Wasn't
a
it
big.
already not with us? How many times is E3 no longer with us? Did they?
Yeah.
I thought they pulled the plug a while ago.
Yeah,
I know
Jay.
absolutely nothing about that.
Yeah,
so
Jay, what the
take it
hell,
away.
man?
Well, before we start that, Jay, can I ask Craig about something else? Is that okay? You're the host,
Uh-oh.
so I'm asking
Yes.
for permission.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
So right before the show started, Craig was wanting to tell me about this new game called The Finals that a lot of people are talking about. I have not played it because internet wouldn't allow it at this point in time, but I've been hearing a lot of people talking about The Finals. So I am curious, and right before we started talking, I said, you know what, let's save it for the show. So I've heard a lot about it, Craig. Can you break it down and tell me what is it compared to? I asked you if it was a BR, you said no. So what exactly type of game is this?
So there's multiple modes, and imagine it's like a domination kind of, except combined with dog tags in Call of Duty. right?
Okay.
And that your
So, like,
job,
confirmed.
yes, kill confirmed, yeah.
Mhm.
Where your job is to go collect money, and you collect money from killing other people or from like essentially ATMs, and you take them to your domination spots on the map, and you deposit that money. Now it's all like a virtual environment, but the beautiful thing about this game is it opens. There's three main classes. There's like a light, mid, and a heavy, right? But the heavy is by far the most fun because it has because the entire map is destructible environments. So, case in point, I was like the alt for the heavy guy is he just like charges up and goes juggernaut, literally runs through a wall. The entire building collapses that you were just fighting in, and it's just absolute chaos. And I think that's the most fun thing about it. Now, there's actually like a ton of strategy attached to it, as most good games are, but it's a free-to-play game, and you can buy accessories and all that nonsense. But the game itself is really, really fun. And it's like a 3v3v3v3. There's multiple teams, but you have a team of three. So you have a support cast who's like helping you out, a heavy who's going in and eating bullets, and then you have like your slow or your fast, agile girl who's going around and collecting things. So there's that huge team element to it. But I'm not good, so I just like to go in and run through walls and stuff and see buildings explode. And it's ridiculously fun. It's just absolute chaos. I was playing the other day, and you fight in settings like there's like the old Vegas Strip. So you're running through the hotels and you're collecting all this loot. And I looked up, and above me there was a glass ceiling, and I saw the other team running across the glass ceiling. So I shot at the glass ceiling, and the entire ceiling broke, and ultimately they came down below with me. And then I shot below. We were on the second level, so I shot below, and they fell through the low. I shot below with an RPG, and it just destroyed the entire building. It's so much fun. No game is the same. And if you like chaos, like organized chaos, it's brilliant.
So, like the stream, organized chaos.
Yes,
I don't know if it was organized. No, I've heard a lot about it, and I'm excited to check it out for sure. I'm always open for new games like that. I'm not sure it'll be pulling me away from Fortnite anytime soon, but I am interested to see what it's all about. So I'll be checking it out for sure. And Brock just dropped 50 memberships.
Wow.
Let's go. Brock just F5'd the whole damn chat. He just dropped a big F5 in the chat. Thank you, Brock. My wrestling fans know what that means. So the finals, has anybody else played it here on the panel? Has anyone else? I've heard a lot of people talking about it. So it just
has been in love with this game for a while. It's very old school, which is nice. Like, it's got Battlefield Bad Company vibes, or Battlefield Bad Company 2 vibes. The gunplay looks amazing. And I know you have controller support, but it's mouse and keyboard, which is like real old school. The gameplay looks great though. I love the pacing in that game. It looks great. And once again, it addresses one of the biggest complaints a lot of people have with Call of Duty. You can't camp because that building won't be there if you sit around too long. Like, somebody will just come up and fuck your shit up if you just sit in one spot trying to, shoot at people the whole time and stuff. So it's actually really cool.
Yeah, Call of Duty is like unplayable and I played like the beta for 3 and that's it. I haven't even played it since it came out, but Call of Duty is just unplayable from a standpoint of they don't evolve at all. They have not evolved it. In fact, they tried to evolve it, but they did the wrong things to evolve it years ago, and now there's nothing wrong with relying on nostalgia as long as that's that's the wrong way to say it. There's nothing wrong with having nostalgic elements as long as you're not completely relying on that nostalgia and forgetting to evolve the game. And that's where Call of Duty is, and I don't know about Warzone. I know Warzone 3's out. I've heard mixed things about that, but I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3. But it's unplayable. The game you have to be at this point in time where you have to make a game that people can't exploit to that extent, and Call of Duty is just too exploitable. The Hailstorms of the world could just exploit the hell out of that game and just ruin the experience for everybody else.
Well, we all remember like how good it felt to play Warzone the first time. I mean, that game was like hot shit, and you had a perfect formula for like the battle royale system and everything. And every time they release a new map, they try to like reinvent the wheel. I mean, every other map that they've released since Verdansk has sucked, other than Rebirth Island and stuff. And like you said, it feels like they're trying to go back like to an old system of gameplay, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It's just awful. It's a whole lot of like constant meta chasing, and I don't know. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched Warzone or Call of Duty in like 7-8 months now, and I haven't missed it. I don't think about it.
Well, that's what's crazy. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I pulled up a little quick highlight of actually Blabs playing the finals, just to kind of give you a rundown if you do want to look and see what it's all about really quick.
Somebody share a screen. Whoever's
got it. I got it.
So what you need to know here is that she has money and she's about to go deposit it. So she's going to go up this side of she's a heavy class right now, and she's going to go and she's going to deposit it into this yellow building here and into this yellow depository. It's like a cash out. So the heavy has these shields that you can put up, kind of like, I don't know, like an Apex or something where you can put up some shields. But you can see her teammates are dying out there, and she's trying to delay until the cash out gets put in, just like you'd see like a domination or something. So the other guys are trying to get in this door. She fires an RPG out there, and she has her stuff put in really well. The guy uses his ability to get in. She takes him out, but all of a sudden she looks up. Uh-oh, the roof is falling in, and there's a guy up top. She's like, oh no, what do I do? So she's like, I'm getting out of here. So she just rushes through, and the entire building falls down, and just goes in to take this guy out. She ends up getting taken out, but it's just absolute chaos. And I don't know if you're gonna find another game that's as chaotic as like that 20 seconds right there. It's so much fun. So
here's my question: does it have a learning curve to it?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't?
I think it does. If you don't play mouse and key, I think it does. If you're used to mouse and key. Yeah.
I've been playing on controller and I've been doing okay.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've heard that controller support is like really hit or miss, but maybe that's just when they were doing beta for it. But
it took me, I'd say, by learning curve, I'd say it took me like 3 games to figure it out.
Let me
it's really fun.
So the reason I ask is because that's where you have to find that balance between keeping it normie friendly and also kind of having some kind of learning curve to it. And when there's too steep of a learning curve, like for something like Titanfall failed miserably. It shouldn't have, but normies just can't pick the game up and play it like they can Call of Duty. There's too many mechanics to learn. It's too fast paced. It's too chaotic. And so you keep talking about chaos. So that's why I'm wondering, like, will the chaos turn the normies away? Now it's free to play, which is great.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where Fortnite comes into play, where Fortnite is easy for normies to pick up. Easy as hell. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll say this about Fortnite. I tried to get back into it. I was like, I'm going to try to play Fortnite. And I tried. And for me, like, I feel like there's so much meta that I don't know with the guns and everything that, what is it? What do they call it? Season 5 or whatever it's in right now?
Season 5 is far more complicated than any other season. They have complicated it a little bit. So before then, it's just really easy because now you have attachments. There's a little more learning curve to season 5 or chapter 5. I'm sorry, chapter 5 than any previous ones. It's not that bad though, but it's definitely like when you first pick it up, it is kind of hard to kind of figure it out. Compared to the rest of them.
I would rather learn a new game with its meta. Like now, if the game's like a week out, than have to go back and backtrack, 4 or 5 years of learning a game. I'd rather learn it now as it's happening. So that's why I'm kind of in love with this game right now. Super fun.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to checking it out. So I have heard a lot about it. So Jay, you gonna check it out?
Probably not. What about you, Melanie?
No. I mean,
why not you, Melanie? It seems like something you might want to be interested in. Why not?
Is this a Ubisoft made? Is this
I don't know. I really have no idea.
It looks very Ubisoft. I don't know. It just doesn't really look like my kind of thing.
The developers are old original Battlefield devs.
Yeah.
Well, I loved Battlefield 2, but I don't know. This just isn't. It's just not looking like it.
Waiting for a
I
scrolling
might give it a try.
I will say one thing that makes me at least think it's good is the fact that Disparu's loving it because Disparu knows
that
his
is
stuff.
a good sign.
Disparu knows his
Disparu
shit.
has been like absolutely just singing its praises.
Yeah.
nonstop. Yeah, he played the
Di-
beta and everything. so-
Disparu is so fucking good at video games. It's kind of retarded. Like it really is. Like you have
Yeah.
when you play Fortnite with us, like he sees shit that nobody else sees. His awareness in game is so dumb. I'm like, I don't even know how to follow this guy. He's just good at video games.
Yeah.
And he's got really good awareness and good vision. So for him to be over the moon about this game, that's a big compliment right there for sure.
So
I
the
need two. So
the developer is Embark Studios, and they were founded in 2018.
Okay.
So
okay.
a fairly new developer.
Okay. All right. So hey, interesting stuff. So the finals. Let us know, chat. Have you have you played it? Do you know anything about it? Are you interested in it? It sounds like it could be good. Again, it's always a tough situation with a free to play game, and there's always going to be a big bump. But it's how do they? This is why things like Fortnite and Minecraft have just continued to be successful, because they listen and they evolve it. How many times have we seen these games come out of nowhere and explode onto the scene and then fizzle out in a month or two? How are they going to keep it fresh? How are they going to keep people coming back? That's really what it comes down to. So I guess that will be interesting. All right, Jay, you're in charge. Go ahead.
How about some super chats, Piero?
We can read a few. Lover of Green for a $20. Have you seen the video? Is the VG industry collapsing? Is the video game industry collapsing? By Moon Channel. The guy explains how companies exploit layoffs and hype cycles to boost their stock. It's an hour long, but it explains so much wrong with the AAA culture.
Definitely has been sucking. I haven't seen that, but I agree with all of that. All of these mainstream AAA games have gone Hollywood honest, where the main focus is just cinematics and QTEs, scripted set pieces. I'm sick of it. I'm mostly playing retro stuff and haven't been looking back.
Well, when I will always point to Nintendo. And I made a tweet the other day about it, because the Epic, one of the Epic vice VPs or something said, like, we've been trying to get Nintendo and they just won't even talk to us. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And I'm happy about that. I love that Nintendo is like, fuck off, Fortnite. We don't need you. We don't need you. And of course, Epic's got all the power. They've got all the characters. They've got everything. And Nintendo is just like, who are you? We're Nintendo. And so Nintendo continues to live in their own bubble and do their own thing. And they are the industry. They drive the industry. There's a reason the PlayStation Move and the fucking Kinect happened. And that's because the industry was trying to follow Nintendo. They couldn't do it. I know that Phil Spencer seems to think that they have a shot to buy Nintendo. Not going to happen ever. So while there are problems, I can definitely see the problems with a lot of these other companies and AAA titles and stuff. As long as Nintendo is doing their thing, the gaming industry is going to be fine from that perspective. And so that's where I stand on it. I can live without all the other companies as long as Nintendo's around.
I 100% agree with you. Obviously, I think everyone is following Nintendo's footsteps, and they will continue to be like Nintendo's playing the Nintendo game, and everyone else is playing what is Nintendo doing, and let's try to copy it.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. I mean,
literally since the start. So.
I don't know if people understand how many times Mario Kart has been tried and ripped off and tried and ripped off. And I don't have a problem with that, by the way. That's the name of the game, is where you see something successful and then you try to emulate it. And there's been a ton of kart racing games. You guys have no idea, dude. There's so many. A few of them have become successful, like Sonic and Crash.
Crash Team Racing is my favorite kart racing game of all time.
Crash Team Racing is fucking awesome.
It is. And the remake is really good too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
I loved Crash Team Racing. Honestly, as far as non-Mario Kart ones, my favorite kart racer ever is Mod Nation Racers, though. That was like the little Big Planet version where you could create your own tracks. Mod Nation Racers was insane. It was so good. The mechanics were great. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. Maybe the game wasn't successful. I find that hard to believe on a system that had that many units out there. And Mod Nation was a fairly popular game. I don't know why they never made another one. I have no idea. But if they would have evolved that and continued that franchise could have been rocking. But
actually, another racing game is the Hot Wheels Unleashed racing games. Those are pretty damn good too, and they're fun. Like, there's no gimmicks, there's no items or anything. It's just pretty much skill based. And like, you know, like you open boxes, or you can, you know, you get free currency in game just by racing, and you open up these legit real Hot Wheel cars that you can just get in real life at the store, and it's pretty damn fun, man.
Yeah, Hot Wheels is good.
Another underrated kart racing game is Jack X Combat Racing.
I don't think I played that one. I know of it. I didn't play it, but I know of that one. I didn't play that one. Yeah, I saw a few people mention that one. And Diddy Kong Racing, a lot of people brought up Diddy Kong Racing, which obviously Diddy Kong Racing on the N64. Honestly, I have no problem saying that's better than Mario Kart 64. But Diddy Kong's better than Mario Kart 64. It just is. You know, I know I'm a Mario Kart homer, but Diddy Kong Racing was better than Mario Kart 64. It just was. So that's a fact, and I don't accept any other answers. What do you think, Jay?
How about some super chats?
Well, I mean,
Jay, did you get a new camera, by the way? You look crisp. Very good. I noticed.
And I lost a few pounds.
Oh yeah. Is that all Jay's gonna do tonight?
It's all coming together.
Better
yeah,
keep
you
them
got that new
coming.
mic?
No, I'm actually kind of like some sad news. It just reported that Andre Braugher has passed away from. Do you guys know who that is?
No.
He was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and he was in Glory.
No
and some other. He was only
No
61
way.
years old.
Oh yeah, he's a great actor.
Great actor.
He's an amazing actor. Yeah.
This is breaking news. 61. Wow.
What a bummer.
Yeah.
Is this what, like, I can't be the only one who's thinking this, right? But like, is this one of those like he passed away or he passed away type of thing?
He died following a brief unspecified illness.
You already know what the chat's gonna be full of.
I
You
know,
already know what the chat's gonna say.
Okay, there's this thing where like nowadays, like people don't want to say, "Oh, he committed suicide." They say, "Oh," but like, you know, that, and I know what the chat's thinking, but like, why can we not say he committed suicide? I don't understand why we can't say that anymore.
Because
like, that's a thing that
Because of Logan Paul.
What did Logan? I'm talking about. Can we not say it on YouTube? Am I going to get this?
It's Logan
really
Paul's.
say that.
Logan Paul's
it's
a fucking idiot.
Oh, really?
That's really what
Yeah,
It's a
he is.
sensitive word on YouTube.
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then he
Self-deleted
off himself?
is you self-deleted.
Self-deleted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. You can keep those super chats coming, guys.
Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there, right, Jay?
Listen.
Yeah. No, it says right here, he died Monday after a brief illness. So
Yeah.
there
Wow.
it is there.
That's a shame.
Unspecified illness of unknown origins.
We have here on Geeks and Gamers we have a filter for monetization. It's called Ryan Kennel. So whenever he's in videos and they stay monetized, we're in good shape. So we're good, Craig. We're good. So
Right.
But yeah, that's sad, obviously. And R.I.P. Great actor, really underrated, great actor right there. So 100%. But yeah, Logan Paul did the whole self-delete for us years ago, where he recorded somebody that had done that and created another adpocalypse. And bro, I hate Logan Paul so bad. He is phenomenal. He is phenomenal in wrestling. Okay, he really is.
Yeah,
like
he's very talented.
It drives me crazy to admit that he is so fucking good in WWE, because I've been watching WWE a lot lately. That CM Punk Seth Rollins promo was fucking fire. Holy shit, that was good.
Those
but
two
my
are
point
lighting
being,
shit up. Yeah.
Logan Paul is this wrestling guy now. Okay, I'm doing quotation marks now. He's this wrestling guy. Okay. He had Randy Orton on his podcast, and I was watching. Randy Orton was talking about like promos and crowds and all that, and he brought up the what chants. Logan Paul's like, when you saying the what chant, what do you mean? I'm like,
oh no.
Oh my God. Like the fact that he
no.
didn't know what the what chant was, and he's involved in wrestling. And I'm like, I hate this guy
stupid bitch.
so much, dude. To be in wrestling. And I understand if you're not a wrestling person, but even non-wrestling people, a lot of people know the what chant. Stone Cold Steve Austin created the what chant, and the crowd would try to, every time a wrestler comes out to the ring and starts doing a promo, the crowd would go, what? In between them talking, and it would distract them, and they would hijack promos. It's the greatest thing ever. And the fact that Logan Paul did not know that pisses me off beyond belief. But anyway.
The thing that, well, just to that point, the thing that pisses me off is like, he's not just there and like a hype dude. He's actually a solid fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
There's like a couple in like noticeable times where he's helped guys that have like fucked up spots, like Rey Mysterio
Dude,
fucked
he
up a
saved-
spot
He
and he
saved
caught
Rey
him.
Mysterio
Yep.
Jr.'s life.
It was crazy, and I was like, and that shit pisses me off because it means he's a good fucking wrestler and he cares. And I'd rather he just be a shitbag and then kick him out of the company. But now I have to fucking watch his stupid face do a good
He's
job.
so
and it pisses
good.
me off.
He's so
Yeah,
good.
He's very
He really
talented.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's stupid. But the
It-
fact that he
it-
didn't know the what chance, fuck that guy. He's dead to me.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I heard that. He legitimately saved Ray. Now, to be fair, he also wasn't in position, so he should have been
That's
closer
true.
up. But
Yeah.
his reflexes probably saved Rey Mysterio's life and career.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
That's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But anyway,
Yeah.
we can do that on that wrestling podcast that I promised.
Yeah, that we're never gonna fucking do.
CM Punk came back before my wrestling podcast.
No.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Rip was gonna get on there. We get Craig on there. We get Mike on there. We get Jay on there. Beardo,
Yeah.
no.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe we'll get
Why
Chris
not?
Benoit on there at this point. Who knows?
I know.
Maybe he'll come back and he'll come on the podcast.
Oh,
So, Jeremy, I have a question for you.
what's up, Jay? Thanks
Who
for
is
asking.
who is the most annoying gaming streamer that you like? If you were to name one,
Ooh.
The
most
most annoying.
Creepio.
What I mean, in what respect
Sorry,
though?
Melanie, do you have the most annoying? Melanie doesn't even watch my gaming streams. She doesn't know if I'm annoying or not.
The most annoying gamer is Gary because he don't know what the fuck he's doing.
No,
He still
man,
fools
no.
15,000
All right.
people, and it pisses me off. No. I mean, if you're asking like on a personality level, I think Ninja's the most cringy person
right.
on the planet.
Have you met Ninja, Melanie?
No.
Oh, you never met him back in those
The way
days.
she
Well,
said
Jeremy,
that,
I
she was
gotta.
like, no.
Rippa got in a
gotta-
fight with him on Twitter.
Yeah, that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I got a great video for you, Jeremy. Meet
Okay.
the most annoying streamer complains about others being annoying.
Oh, here we go.
This is top 10 content right
Dude,
here.
I want you to just not be on. Can you just like can, no. Dude, it's gonna be like it's a short, it's a clip. Get us up. What the fuck are you doing? What's up, guys? Yeah, like, dude, just the fact that your guys' content, bro. Every time I see it, it's just some freaking catered fucking. What's up, everyone? I got something for you. You'll never believe what just happened.
It's called trying, bro. It's called.
I don't know, man. Like, can't you just like
need to do soon?
What does that mean? I might need to do something. Like, by the way, someone was baiting. What's up, guys? I have everything you didn't know about Chapter 5. Here we go. Starting with.
Bro's making fun of us for being content creators.
I don't know, man.
He's just complaining.
So I
Fuck you
find
say to me, you little shit.
I find there the irony is just dripping as this guy
Bro.
is literally
He's
playing
complaining about somebody else's content being
He's-
annoying.
literally playing as an avatar of himself.
Yes.
Like that's amazing.
Hey, Craig, do you have a Fortnite skin?
No, I don't have a Fortnite.
I do.
You have a Fortnite skin? Oh, is that right?
do.
Congratulations. Wow, that's
I
cool.
do.
Here's my unpopular opinion. Every streamer is annoying. Every single one of us. You
Yes,
have to be
yes.
cringe to be a streamer. You have to
Yeah.
be.
If,
It's
if
just
I
part
went
of
out
the
in public,
job.
if I went out in public and I'm like, "What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's your Jeremy coming to you with another video." Everybody's like, "What is wrong with this retard?" You know what I mean?
Imagine being live streaming in public and saying we have 15,000 people watching
Yeah,
this when
well,
we
you
only
did
have
that.
1,500.
You actually
What?
did do that.
I don't know, I'm pretty much the
I
same
want
person
Rippa.
in
I
public.
want Rippa to walk to the grocery store and go, "They own crack."
Yeah, smoking crack.
Stop being fat.
Yeah. I just imagine though, like being like a grown man and dyeing your fucking hair blue,
Yes,
playing
yes,
Fortnite
yes.
and having the nerve to call
But
somebody else annoying.
Here's a good question for the panel. Logan Paul is fantastic at wrestling. We hate him. Ninja
Yeah.
is obviously a phenomenal. He's probably the most famous gamer on the planet.
Yeah,
Who do we hate more?
Logan Paul.
I think it's Logan Paul too. I think
Because
it's
he's
Logan
related
Paul.
to Jake Paul, and that just makes it worse. He
Yeah.
compounded it with his bloodline.
Yeah.
The fact that his bloodline has more than just him in it.
Who's done
Yeah.
worse for society? That's the bigger question.
Logan
Logan
Paul.
Paul.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul.
Fucking scammed
Paul.
everybody with that crypto scam. Still hasn't paid them bitches back. His fucking brother with his content house shit ruined a whole fucking neighborhood. Dropped the housing prices in it because nobody wanted to live there anymore.
Ruined boxing.
Ruined boxing. Fucked up
Almost ruined
YouTube for
boxing.
everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say it's definitely Logan Paul.
I'm really hoping that Jake decides to actually like take a Tyson fight or decides to fight with, like Francis Ngannou and gets his fucking shit.
Okay, so Jake Paul will never fight Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou nearly just beat the shit out of Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion of the fucking world.
But I want him to. I want him to get cocky enough to do it.
The thing is Logan Paul or Jake Paul, it doesn't matter which one. Like fighting Mike Tyson. Dude, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're bringing Mike Tyson out of retirement, nearly has a foot in the fucking grave at this point. Like, isn't
Mike Tyson? Have you seen him recently?
His fighting career. I'm talking about his fighting career. Like,
Have
Mike
you
Tyson,
seen him?
I've seen. Yes, Mike Tyson is ripped, but he went out there and just danced around with Roy Jones Jr. Like,
it was an exhibition fight, and he still fucking hurt Roy Jones.
Okay, and
back on sports. So I have a question
Francis
for Melanie.
Ngannou and Tyson Fury was also an exhibition, and Francis Ngannou beat the shit out of Tyson Fury.
Well, that's
they beat the shit out of each other.
All right, that's fun. Anyway,
let's read some super chats.
Super chats.
Wait, no, I got
I'm here
a
to
topic.
answer a question.
I got a topic. This is real.
Okay.
Melanie, you did a video on this earlier, I think.
Yes,
and it's about
I did
okay,
just
yes.
today.
Would you like to explain what's going on here with apparently someone hacked into this gaming company and they got all this information about the Wolverine gang and they're demanding is that true? They're demanding $2 million or they're gonna like expose the game?
Yes, there's a hacker group. They somehow managed to hack some of Insomniac's database and they got some information on Wolverine the game, as well as like some other characters that are going to be appearing in it. And they also got a hold of employee information like employee passports, scans, things of that nature. And they told Sony and Insomniac, they're like, we want $2 million worth of Bitcoin. And if you don't pay up, we're going to leak everything on the internet in 7 days. So currently Sony has confirmed that they have heard this and they're looking into it right now.
So when did this happen? When's the deadline?
I think it happened today, so the deadline should be in a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
wild.
I say don't bend the knee. You cannot bend the knee to this kind of stuff because then this is going to be a career for people. Hack into this and get money and all this stuff. And as much as I do not like current Insomniac and even Sony as a whole right now, I still don't like to see this in the industry. I don't like, because this is, I mean, we see this, a lot of people fall victim to this, content creators, even just random people on Twitter, who these hackers are doxing them, things like that. And so I think when it comes, especially since, you know, if it was just the trailer, if it was just some assets, that's one thing. I don't mind as much.
Right.
Like, look what happened with Life is Strange 2. I didn't care. I thought that was hilarious. But when people are taking passport scans from employees and stuff, that's when it's like, okay, go ahead. These people need to get in trouble. Like, go ahead and try to prosecute these people.
Well, you know, and this is one of the reasons that people don't understand how much you have to do to protect things like that. And it's like, I'm not obviously going to ask Ripa to go in any details, but it's like just running a business of your level, though. Like you have to worry about this type of shit.
Well,
it's different,
and
it's different when different when you're not on somebody else's platform. You have to build the platform, but you got to put a shit ton of money into that type of stuff, and it's tough. It's tough.
And nobody would ever understand it. Everybody's gonna think that you're overreacting until the shit does hit the fan. Like people, like companies, got to take that shit serious, man. Security, all that stuff. That's, you know, you got to take that stuff serious for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, I put, you know, and I mean, we like on geeksgamers.com, we take security seriously, and it's just like I don't know how you battle that stuff, but the number one way you don't deal with it is if you give into them. You're just asking, like Melanie said, you're just asking for more of it. You're basically gonna motivate more of that.
Right, are you guys saying this is how they should deal with it?
Yes.
No. With terrorists like that.
Yes. Go fuck yourself.
Honestly,
Literally
the best
take a
thing
step back
Insomniac
and
can do.
fuck your own face.
Yes.
Sorry. I thought it was
the best thing
appropriate.
that they can do in this situation, I mean, apart from like all of the security and personal information that they gathered, as far as like their games that they're developing right now, is take a page out of what Rockstar just did with Grand Theft Auto, with that trailer being leaked the day before they were going to release it, and Rockstar just said, you know what? Fuck them. We're just going to release it right now. And now it's like the most viewed trailer ever in YouTube history. The best thing that Insomniac can do, apart from like, you know, all the information being stolen, if they're worried about this game and the information, you know, whatever being spoiled, best thing that they can do right now is hurry up and scramble and maybe try to get whatever they have for this Wolverine game and make a trailer and just fucking drop it. It makes everything that they stole, all these hackers stole, like diminished.
What and this is where you know,
but does that still give them power if they're
I mean,
forcing your hand to drop stuff
yes
early?
and no, yes and no,
yes
but
and no.
if you can benefit from it though, I mean, it's like making the best of a bad situation at that
Yeah.
point. You know, that's really all you can do.
Right. And if you're in a situation where they announce a Wolverine game and people can be like, "Oh, cool," right? Or they announce a Wolverine game while they're being held ransom, and people will actually rally behind the game and support that game. That's the biggest thing. It's a PR opportunity for their business. Now, as was talked about, like the game itself is one thing, but the company is at crossroads because they either are going to go to bat for their employees' personal information or put it out there and let it be known. I mean, I don't know what to do in that situation. The idea of like you say, oh well, we'll give you, I don't know,
$2 million in Bitcoin.
I mean, it's a lose-lose situation because if you give away your employees' information, then they don't trust you, and no one's going to want to work for you anymore, right?
Yep.
But you know, the reality of the whole situation is that this could happen to anybody. You see this happen to any company, big, small, and everywhere in between. So it's really messy, obviously. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do with this.
Yep. Absolutely. That's crazy right there. There's Flawed TV, who was on with Glenn Beck. What up, Flawed? I saw that. So shout out to Flawed.
Freestyle on Twitter.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was good stuff right there, man. So
Yeah.
hell yeah. Shout out Flawed. But yeah, the whole thing, that's a scary situation. So I guess we will see what happens over the next few days. We got a good one right here from JM the Elite Fan over on Rumble for 10. Says, what's a game genre y'all usually don't play but thoroughly enjoy? Mine would be real-time strategy. They're frustrating at times, but very rewarding. In my opinion, Axis and Allies is the best game of that type. For me, it's RPGs. I don't typically play RPGs, but if you're looking to like something like Chrono Trigger's like one of the greatest games ever made, you know what I mean? And so you can find like certain RPGs that I can enjoy, but I don't generally play RPGs that much. But when I do play them, I tend to enjoy them. So what about you, Jay?
What kind of game is Sea of Thieves? Like, what would you categorize that? I'm like addicted to that game. I can't stop playing that.
Like an action adventure.
Multiplayer action adventure, something like that. Yeah.
Is that kind of sandboxy though, like Minecraft?
So it's like open world because you just start off sailing. You could stop somewhere and like pick up an adventure random.
Yeah, it's like an
it
adventure
floating in the water
or something.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like that has just been unbelievably addictive for me. So
what about you, Melanie?
I gotta say RTS as well. I don't play a lot of RTS, but I really got into Command and Conquer Generals back in the day, and 0 Hour. But other than Command and Conquer, I really don't play RTS.
Simulator games too. I forgot to mention that one. That was
that you don't usually play, that you enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Simulator
Ripple, game. I only play one.
Ripple,
like there's a few, but I haven't played the others.
Ripple, when you're not practicing Mario Kart, what do you play?
Practicing Mario Kart. Yeah, that's a thing. That's not a thing. I mean, fuck, man. I play just random shit these days, man. Anything that is more stimulating for me, because you know, obviously people that follow me, the games that I like to play, I play obscure games. I really don't give a shit as long as I can like try to find some sort of challenge out of it, and it's engaging in terms of the gameplay, then I'll play it essentially. So it's not necessarily in the giant lane towards RPGs in general, but just some games that require me to actually physically play. It required me to think, which is why.
So basically, party animals. You're saying?
Well, yeah, party animals. Yeah, if we're talking like on that note, yeah, party animals is the game that we have a little bit of fun. That like I don't fucking play those types of fucking games,
right?
On a daily basis. So those are good.
I watched Rippa play for hours. Ghost of Mitsubishi. And
Ghost of Tsushima.
I know it's a joke. It's my joke. I titled my streams "Ghost of Mitsubishi." It's kind of funny. And I he spent like over an hour like trying to fight this one boss. Yeah, and he was cool, calm, collected.
Yeah.
Then Rippa plays soccer, and I'm afraid he like burnt his house down one day.
FIFA,
Like that. I have never seen a man lose his cool ever than playing soccer. Like I can't. Is it FIFA? It's the same thing. Soccer.
It's EA. It's EAFC now, but yeah, FIFA.
Yeah, man. I've never seen him like punch screens.
That shit was funny.
He drop kicked I don't know, man. Like there was something happening. It was on. There it went.
You like that, man. The game will fucking do you like
that. Playing, a guy have a full team in like 99s. He's like, this motherfucker paid for this.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers.
Yeah, booster packs and cards that you have to get.
Real, man.
Beardo, when you're not playing overrated Spider-Man games, what do you like to get into?
Dang, dude, I would be so mad at that. Like, if you don't text Jeremy privately and tell him to leave you alone, like I don't know, man. I don't think you're a real man.
I already had it pre-typed out. I was just waiting to press send. I knew it was going to come up.
He's been looking at his phone.
If you don't say, "I hope your boat sinks," you're not a real.
Whoa, Jay! This is secret shit, man. What are we doing?
He went over fucking
in Minecraft. He's
I don't even know what
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
He's playing Sea of Thieves lately.
Yeah.
Jeremy's practicing, getting ready for Skull and Bones.
Hey, there you go.
No, man, a lot of people have been asking me, they want me to get into the Final Fantasy games, and it's not really anything that I've gotten into before. So the Final Fantasy 16, it's gotten a lot of good reviews. A lot of people, there's new DLC that drops, so I think I might start there with Final Fantasy. Never really been into fantasy games in general, so that piques my interest.
There we go. All right, GG's. Craig.
So in the last week, I have played Amazing Frog. You guys have probably never heard of that game. The finals, I played the prologue to I Am Jesus Christ, and also Relaxing Lawnmower Simulator. So
I know, and you played the wrong one.
I know.
Oh.
I even texted him. I was like, how do you play the wrong Lawnmower Simulator, man? And you're stuttering Craig from Screw Attack. How do you play the wrong Lawnmower Simulator? I was so disappointed. I freaking texted him. I was like, bro, get your stuff together, man. Come on. You have 2,000 people watching your live streams every day now. You're making $10,000 a stream. How do you play the wrong Lawnmower Simulator?
He's going to be the top Lawnmower Simulator streamer now, Jay.
I need some competition. I'm waiting. All right? I'm waiting.
Okay.
It's been well established that I'm coming for your crown.
I'm waiting.
I like Jay with these Biden numbers. Like he said, oh, Cobra Cats, I made $10,000. And I'm like, where did that? Where? I didn't see that last night on the gaming stream.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry about that.
Come on, guys. The goal of the day is $10,000. Let's get there.
Let's go. Hey, we have done that twice.
I've seen Melanie stream to $10,000. Like she's just like random.
10,000. Not 10,000.
Random.
I'll tell you what.
Melanie gets $100 super chat. She's like, hey, thanks. All
my
right.
viewers
Anyway,
are very good to me, but 10,000. I have not reached that milestone yet.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We have yet to reach that on side scrollers, but you're telling me that's a challenge tomorrow? I think maybe we could The challenge has been thrown out by Drunk 3PO. Tomorrow on Side Scrollers, you need to make $10,000.
I'll be live too, so come to my live stream instead.
Okay.
So,
Or you could just do it on this live stream.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, if we're gonna grift, let's grift.
I want you to play the real Lawnmower Simulator, because then eventually I'm going to invite Craig over and we're going to play Farm Simulator. You need a group of people. So he'll have lawnmower duties on that. I'd love to stream it on your gaming channel. I need some clout. So
we'll just go outside. We'll do the real.
No, man, it's not the same, man.
All right.
You gotta get in it, man. Gotta get your hands dirty.
Like
milk the cows.
Wait. I said go outside and do the real thing. You said go get your
but
hands
like you
dirty.
can't stream that. Like you got to stream the game. That's all.
Sure
I'm
you
saying.
can.
IRL, man.
You can stream anything.
That's all right, Craig. You just say you're scared to take my crown. That's all right. We'll just go from there.
Gee, I'm coming for your crown. I will own.
I want to watch you play it.
So you can get some tips. Get some sweet tips.
All
Be great. Yeah.
Celluloid Dream with the 199.
You say sweet tips, right? You didn't say anything else.
No, I said tits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you said, but it doesn't matter.
It's TITS.
Boobs.
Milk those udders. Awkward.
Mike, what about you? Mike.
Yeah, what about you, Mike?
No, fuck it, man. We already
Come on, Mike.
Beardo's already reading super chats. What the fuck? Beardo already fucking jumped to super chats. So just fucking move on.
I tried and I was interrupted. Now you guys have the floor
Fuck it,
again.
we'll do it
before I start
live.
again.
No, you might as well. What does it fucking matter? Listen.
All right, I got a good one right here. Celluloid Dream for a 199. Jeremy is gay. Praise Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Thank you, Celluloid Dream.
Shut up, Celluloid Dream. I don't even have my headphones in real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Former governor.
Did he send to call me that, by the way?
Just a 199.
What the fuck?
Come on, wake up. Former Governor Chris Christie for a 199. Why am I so fat? I need to go work out with Beardo. I think I'm busy that day.
All right, so we're going to stop the super chats real quick because Craig is on a limited time, and I really wanted him to talk about E3 before he goes, so didn't mean to cut you, but
good job, Jay.
He was kind of rude in the private chat saying, if I don't
Proud of you,
get
Jay.
it, I better talk about this before I go. Something like that.
Yeah, I saw him.
I don't know
say it. He was
anything
like,
about E3. I'm not sure what it was. I just hear that it was like it's no longer
You don't
with
know what
us.
E3 was?
You don't know what E3 is?
No. That's
What
why I
the
run a
fuck?
History of Pirates channel. I know about history. I don't know about gaming history stuff.
fuck are we
I
doing
never.
here? Who the hell decided to put you in charge
Jay
of this?
knows he's just doing this to start good conversation.
It's all
That's
an act.
right.
Yeah, he's like,
Hey,
I never heard of
good job, Jay.
E3 before. What are video games?
What a video.
All right. So this is what you need to know about it. I went to E3 starting in 2006. That was my first E3. And if you look at the pantheon of all the E3s that happened, E3 2006 was like a top 3 or all time. The event started in Las Vegas. It eventually made its way to LA at the LA Convention Center. And for a lot of people, that was the reason why a lot of gaming blogs and a lot of gaming YouTubers actually started. That was their inspiration, was to get to E3. Ultimately, E3 it was a giant event that 30 to 40 to 50,000 people. Oh, okay. Don't play the audio on this, by the way. But this is E3.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. This is E3 2006. This was my very first one. This looks like a video from 2006. It sounds like a video from 2006. But we were vlogging before vlogging was a thing. And this is when we first arrived. And this was actually the inspiration for starting Screw Attack back in the day, was getting into E3 because we heard about it. So it was, like 30 to 50,000 people every single year. I remember going into my first E3 in 2006 and seeing a giant skateboard ramp when you first walk in, like a full half pipe, and with skateboarders skating on it in a booth. These companies would spend, that's me. These companies would spend between $5 and $20 million every year for their booths, and it was
in a urinal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just for the record, Dr. Disrespect got banned from E3 for this.
Hell yeah.
Many years later. Well, we didn't. So what's up? And what my biggest memory from E3 was actually speaking of that restroom was the very first E3 I went to was the year that the Wii was announced. Speaking of the restroom, the Nintendo Wii. And the line to play the Wii was 6.5 hours long. And I remember I actually hid in that restroom and got on the show floor before the show floor opened. And it goes back to like, if you act like you're supposed to be there, then you're there, then you're supposed to be there. Right. And that's what happened. And we were like one of the first 10 people to play the Wii that year. It was awesome.
Wow.
And, but I went every year with Screw Attack for many, many, many years. I missed one because I had a kid one year. And, but I think I went to, I don't know, maybe 10, 11, 12 E3, something like that. But this is when they announced all the games. This is when they announced everything that was coming over the next year. This was the target on the calendar. I have so many memories of just going to E3. I saw The Who at E3. They did a private concert for like 3,000 people as part of a rock band event. I went to private parties and met, Peter Molyneux and Ed Boon for Mortal Kombat and all these people. It was really like gaming's celebrity Hollywood for a week. It was awesome.
And it's really like having sorry, Melanie, I'll let you go and then I'll go. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, yeah, E3 used to be really cool. The older E3s were awesome, but I feel like what was E3's downfall is kind of reflected on what's going on with the gaming industry as a whole, is just being too corporate focused. Once it was like, okay, unless you're a big shot and we approve you as this high-ranking journalist or publication, you can no longer go. They lost focus of the actual gamers, and they lost. Now they lost. Now they're not even a thing. And so I think we're starting to see. I just think the gaming industry as a whole, it's all entirely too corporate, too focused on like ESG money, this and that and the other, instead of actually trying to make the gamer happy.
That's true. I mean, I remember, E3 was something you look forward to because you were going to get all these announcements. You were going to get to find out all this information. Obviously, with the internet, that kind of changed a lot of the flow of the information. And then we saw Nintendo actually be the first to pull out of E3. And basically, they're like, well, we're just going to do our own thing. If you guys, if we're going to be beholden to what you're doing, we'll just do it on our own time. And then they got heavily criticized for that. Well, what is Nintendo doing? They're leaving E3, and now look where we are. But I remember when Microsoft, and they still haven't recovered from their disastrous E3 with the Xbox One, and that's a legendary gaming moment where they basically came out there and showed how out of touch with the gaming community they were. And so in the last several years, I have not paid attention to E3. It hasn't been worth paying attention to. So to me, it died years ago for real. But I guess to hear it officially is dead, it's weird because gaming is bigger than it's ever been, and it's not even close. And I talk about this a lot. Like if you go back when we were younger and we had like our Super Nintendos or N64s or PlayStations and all that, like the amount of systems that are selling now versus what was selling then, the amount of software, the amount of people that are playing, the fact that there are multimillionaires in the gaming industry that are just paid to play video games now. Gaming is bigger than it's ever been, but it's also more corporatized than it's ever been. And I don't think that's going to change. I think that the more that you see independent people and independent companies out there, it's going to feel less like a community, but you can create your own little community within, because it used to feel like everybody was on the same page years ago. Everybody was playing Halo 2, Call of Duty. Everybody had a Super Nintendo. Everybody had a 64. Everybody had a PlayStation. And everybody talked about the same games. It's just not that way anymore. It's different, but in a lot of ways, it's better because of things like this show, all of us coming together. Everybody here has their own shows, and we build our own thing within, and we're not reliant upon the old heads to tell us the information, because essentially that's what you had back then. When we think about the glory days of E3 and how all the big announcements, there was only the approved corporate heads that were delivering the information back then. And who knows if we were even being told the truth or not about things. But now you have the rise of independent creators, independent companies. So in a lot of ways, even though the nostalgia side, people are sad to see it go, the reality of it is the more we have the rise of independent creators, I think that the better that will be long-term for the industry as we continue to get the right information out to people and not the bullshit information. But it's going to take time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Beardo. I'm sorry.
E3's been bleeding out and dying for a while, but what really kind of killed E3, put the final nail in the coffin, was COVID. And then that's when everybody else started just doing their presents and their premieres online and on YouTube. But like Craig said, one of the best parts of E3 and going to E3 was getting the firsthand experience of being the first one to beta test all these new consoles or the new games coming out. You're the first one to actually get your hands on it. That's what really made like E3 like a special thing. And then as well as like the live crowd reactions to all these secret games that these developers were working on, like the Halo 5 reaction, the first God of War 2018 reaction, like all these like epic reactions to these trailers that these devs just kept so secret. That, and then the firsthand experience of actually playing these games for the first time on a beta, like Craig said, like that's what made E3 so special. But COVID just put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, and
Craig has to go, so we.
Go ahead, Craig.
We can get his final thought in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Jay. Thanks, man.
Hey, good job, Jay.
Attaboy, Jay.
Hey, what a host! Give just a round of applause.
Hey, Hey, send super chats to thank Jay. Good job, Jay.
So I'll say this: E3 was a relic of its time, right? The ability to control their message and do it in the way that they want to with all these companies is far more ideal, far cheaper than anything that was ever done in LA for a week during any E3. For every major memory you have of E3, there are a dozen failures that were just so memeable and so laughable. And you think of like Wii Music and Shigeru Miyamoto on stage playing a pretend flute. And like, there's so many fails, which is what people look forward to every year at E3. Yep. I'm certainly going to miss E3, but it hasn't been around for a long time. So, but it was just kind of like, as Beardo said, COVID killed it, but it was long on its way out before then. But with that said, guys, thank you very much for having me on your show tonight. As always, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. If you guys haven't yet, I interviewed Uwe Boll today. I don't know if you guys know who Uwe Boll is.
Oh, yeah.
But
I haven't seen your interview, but I'm looking forward to checking it out.
So you guys can go watch that. Uwe Boll is the infamous video game movie director. He's kind of a dude who kind of got shunned out of the industry, and now he's coming back, which is very, very cool. So it's over on the Side Scrollers podcast channel. We are less than 500 subscribers away from our goal of 60,000 before the end of the year. So if you haven't yet, come on over and say hi to us, and we'd love to see you guys after G&G Daily for sure. So we're live every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. So
take it easy, Craig. Now you can go put your hat back on.
I know. I can
really appropriating Ripa. So
have a good night, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, Craig.
See you Friday, Mel.
Later. Ripa, did you ever go to E3 back in the day?
Nah, especially when I was in LA. Like, that's a shithole. You wouldn't pay me to go there.
That's true. That is
when
true.
I wanted to test a game, I went to Walmart. They had the little stations set up.
Target. McDonald's, man.
Target,
McDonald's.
McDonald's
had
it too, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was awesome back in the day. But yeah, E3 was super cool years ago. But like I said, for me, it's been dead for a long time now. And it more and more companies were moving away from it anyway. So to me, it could have been revamped if the right people were involved. They could have really made it a celebration of gaming and gamers. But I'm sure the people involved with it are too politically correct to think about that. And they probably thought about how many toxic people would show up and all of that. And so that's why we need to continue to build our own individual places. And then, maybe at some point in time, someone can get successful enough and create something to where they're not going to back down like that. And obviously I would love for that to be G&G at some point in time. But we're a long way away from that. But somebody will, if not us, but eventually the market's out there to do it. You just don't you need somebody that has the mentality of a Dana White with the UFC to start doing. Basically, I wish Dana White's were running everything at this point in time in terms of how his mentality is like, fuck your feelings. No, I don't care if my fighters have this political opinion or that political opinion. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you think. And if we could get more of that type of mentality throughout the entertainment world, it'd be a much better place for everybody. Everybody indeed.
I'll try to bring it back at some point, like G4, and it'll fucking probably be an absolute fucking failure, like G4 was.
Yeah, I heard that. Dude, I was, again, I think that might be, we've all learned our lesson, but like I was excited when I heard G4 was coming back. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Hell
Nope.
yeah. We were
Nope.
pumped.
Yeah. No, didn't work. What a disaster.
If you don't like it, don't watch.
That's right. That's right. That's
What is
right.
that broad doing these days anyway?
Dude,
I thought she quit gaming.
I think she quit
said
gaming.
Something about I remember. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
big deal when she was like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
It's like,
And then you got what's his name?
Ground.
And then you got the completionist caught up in some bullshit. Now I haven't even followed that story that much, but like the completion, and he was
crazy.
So what's crazy is, so who was there when she did that? It was her, the completionist, and the black dude.
And Mr.
Kage, whatever.
Yeah, the black Hokage.
Black Hokage.
So the black Hokage, like he got busted, like saying some, and like
yeah,
first
he's a
of all,
raunchy dude.
right, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, but the fact that he was virtue signaling so hard, talk to him, Frost, and it's like, dude, you were basically trashing and talking all this stuff about chicks and their looks and doing stuff to them, which again is fine, but again, when you're preaching about toxic gamers, and so was that the only ones up there, or was there one more?
It's like a whole bunch of them.
you
we gotta remember, like fucking all the people in the background.
Yeah, you got
Stifler and all those guys
satellite.
in the background that she was shouting out.
So the whole completionist situation with the charity fraud, like I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that. And honestly, like I don't care. Like it's just like but he's handling it terribly. I'll say that much. But I haven't followed it that closely. So yeah, he's him and Mutahar, and who's the other guy? It's bad. I only see it because Asmund Gold. I see it in my feed where he's reacting to it, and I'm like, I don't even know this story that much. But the whole thing is crazy because everybody involved with G4, at least that were prominent, it's just falling apart for them, man. It really has. It's gotten really, really bad for them. And I personally, I don't have any sympathy for any of them, except for, I will say Gina Darling is cool. I've talked to her a few times. And I might see about getting Gina Darling on a stream at some point in time. We've been cool as hell. And she's been super transparent about things. Me and her had a Discord call, and she just wanted to get to know me. And this was back when we first started interacting, and she's really cool. I'm sure we disagree on a shit ton of stuff. But she's cool as hell. And all look, I don't give a fuck what you think, what you believe. I don't care what causes you're for. As long as you can have a conversation with me, I don't give a shit. That's really all it comes down to, man. Just don't judge me because I have this opinion that you might not agree with. And that's all I ever asked for. And that's all she's ever shown me. So she's cool in my book. And I feel the same about literally anybody else with G4. They could have whatever opinion they want. And but if I reached out to them and try to talk to them and they just called me racist and sexist, or they can't associate, because Gina Darling caught a lot of hell for interacting with me. And so, but that showed me who she was, though. She didn't back down. It's like, all right, that's cool. So I respect her. She's cool.
Well said, Jeremy. Beardo, do we have super chats?
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay.
We got a few. Just a few. WG with a 20.
Trying to do my best, sir.
Holy shit. Thanks, Jeremy. All right, where are the super chats? Where are they? Bring them up.
I got a text in all caps, no dead air. So
I did not text you that, but whoever did, it's really good advice. It's because I hate dead air on streams. I hate it.
I think you sent that a few years ago, but I still remember.
All right. WG for $20. Jeremy's not gay, but he does shut the fridge door with his hip while saying boop.
Damn.
Is somebody else do that?
Oh my god.
That's such a funny thing to think about.
Yeah, Jeremy's just like an artful of food. He's like, oh, boop. Fucking crap.
I didn't know where he was going with that, but when you think about a grown man doing that, that's definitely the case.
I am not gay.
Maybe Obama won.
Holy shit.
I just realized that it was a face. It was face swap with Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even see that when we saw it. I saw it on the replay. And I was like, is that fucking Barack? What the fuck? The fuck is that? What?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking just noticed that shit, man.
That's a
I don't
different.
know.
So that was who was that? That was Meme TV that did that one. And I played it on Cobra Cast. So they're both in the video links, but yeah, Jay picked the wrong one. Good job, Jay.
I did. That's why I quit it. I stopped it early.
Attaboy. Xanaximus with a 50 says, hell yeah, Melanie. Love CNC Generals, AK-47s for everyone.
A GLA player. You love to see it. So was I.
Hell yeah.
Magnum Norse for a 20. Ghost of Mitsubishi? Am I the only one who almost pissed myself laughing to that? Great job, Jay.
Welcome.
Attaboy. Josh, 316.
I got a fan out there.
For
What
20.
up, Josh?
What up, Josh? Thanks, Jeremy. Now, how about them super chats?
Jay's we got a segue.
Pre-March Vulcan for a $10. Seeing Beardo try to read super chats reminds me of that scene in Dumb and Dumber where Lloyd struggles in vain to read a newspaper article and can't even pronounce the word the. Well,
that movie is so good.
I read that one pretty good. Eric
Dumb and
Bailey
Dumber
for-
is so good. Dumb and Dumber is so good. It really is.
Classic.
Eric Bailey for 10. Jay, being on the line is working out great so far. Hail all and check out Fantastic Pixel Castle for a badass new MMO from a small company. The 199 will keep it on time and non-Jay. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Non-Jay. Hey, shout out.
There you go. Shout out. Koa Lee for 10. Ripa is having too much success that life threw him a curveball.
Yeah.
Got him sick.
The occurring baby leg for $2. Says happy birthday.
No, that's the occurring.
What did I say?
The
You said occurring, but it's occurring
I
because
made
Jay
up a word
can't
the
talk.
other day.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Same shit. We're just powering through at this point, okay? Powering through.
Oncurring. It can be. It should be a word.
It could be oncurring.
What a mess.
What?
It's not a
why
word.
not? But why not?
Why is anybody watching this, by the way?
Now it is.
I don't know. Almost
Right
3,000 people. It's because of Melanie and Steph. Let's be
Yeah,
100% honest. And
It-
people want to see if Eric July is going to slip up something. I don't know. That's probably the reason.
Slip up.
But by the way,
That's
we have like 300 people on Rumble, and we just crossed 70,000 followers on the main Rumble account, but also closing in on
Hell yeah.
Nice.
closing in on 200,000 overall followers on Rumble. So shout out to the
Hell yeah.
199 over there. So
Shout out. It's me, Mario, for $10. Says love you, Jay.
I'm glad somebody does. Thank you.
There you go.
it's your alt
Beardo's
account.
reading comprehension for a 199. Mario Kart was one for the books last night.
Yeah, I wish I
like
would have
it.
been in there. It was way too nice. There was not enough screaming and yelling and gamer words being thrown around. So I almost texted Melanie. I'm like, can you hop in there and just drop me a gamer word, please?
Anytime you need a gamer word, I got you. Just let me know.
Yeah, without
Send your
Jeremy and
request.
Mike.
Tell me which one you want me to say.
Yeah.
I'll say them
Yeah.
all.
We even ended on friendship. There was very
I
little
know.
about
Yeah,
that.
it was.
It's wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
Nobody
Mike.
fuck?
I know we didn't have Mike. Johnny was completely checked out because he had no
Yeah.
competition.
What the
Jay
fuck?
was-
yeah.
like,
Let's
yeah.
end on friends.
I gotta go
Let's
grab-
be
run a
friends.
Yeah.
Imagine,
that was
yeah,
bad.
Any other
So-
sports, yeah.
Me and Melanie have like a gentleman's bet over who's going to have a better record, Steelers in Miami. And I was like,
Oh.
hey, Melanie, check out your Steelers. She just calls me the F word. It's so great.
Deserved it.
And then people are like, they get so mad. They're like, oh man, I thought they were friends. I can't believe she said that. So funny.
Dude, I'll never forget that time on y'all, who all was it? Uche was hosting. It was a Twitch stream playing Call of Duty, and he just dropped the F word. And I'm like, I text him, and I'm like, fucking mute and call me.
Yeah.
And he's like, what up? I said, dude, you cannot fucking say. He goes, but he was and he said it again. I'm like, I understand that he was one, but you can't say it on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he goes, but he was he's like, you don't see how he was playing, man. I'm like, I get it, bro. Like, trust me, I use that word way too much, but you can't say it on the stream. All right, bro, my bad. Oh, dude. And then he busted out and said it like a week later. And I'm like, Uche, I swear to God, you're never appearing on another fucking Twitch stream if you keep saying that. Because he said it all the time in real life.
Yeah, we were on a Tuesday night's main event. Uche was running his mouth so hard to Rippa. Rippa left the stream, beat him down so bad, came back with a plate of food in it. Like, just like,
Bro,
casual.
It was one of my favorite beatdowns I've ever watched. Uche Brad, because Ripper ran out of fucking ammo, couldn't shoot him.
Yeah.
Uche got a kill.
So
He's
much,
like,
I
yeah,
ran
that's
out.
what I thought.
Fucking
Yeah,
man,
got
he
it.
was talking shit. I was whooping his ass so much, man. I fucking ran out of ammo, man.
When it was all done, he was like, all right, good game. Next time. Next time. That's what he said.
I was talking all kinds of shit, man. I was talking all kinds of fucking shit after I fucking won that shit.
Uche talked more shit than any person because
anybody.
And none of
He's
it, like,
a football player, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like,
to me, it's like I didn't expect anything different.
He literally, when we started, we're like, hey, we play Mario Kart on Mondays. You want to play? Fuck yeah, dog, man. I've been racing with the best in the world.
Best in the
like,
Fucking idiot, man.
They were like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, he's like, I've raced with the best in the world, bro. I've been competing at the top of the line. I'm like, no, the fuck you haven't. But
Fucking high side, man.
This dumb bitch gets in there and didn't even have the bumpers turned off. He had never played the fucking game. Like, because it was defaulted to the bumpers. We're like, you've never played the fucking game, bro. Oh man, it's a different account. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up, yeah.
R.I.P.
Fucking Uche, man.
I miss that shit talking fool, man.
Fucking
Melanie call you Jay? She called me handsome. Yeah.
That was it. You guessed it.
My favorite like tweet ever. Anyway.
My favorite Uche moment, and we'll move off of this, but like when he took us to the Purdue game and he got his press passes.
Bro.
And we walked in there and every fucking buddy knew him. He was a fucking rock star on campus. Everybody knew him. And we walked back like through the locker rooms and some assistant coach that was fairly new. Like, we didn't have badges or shit, you know, like Uche's just walking through the place like he owns it. And this dude, Uche's huge, you know, this fucking assistant coach walks up and is like, excuse me, can I help you? He goes, no, the fuck you can't help me. And the guy goes, well, you guys aren't supposed to be back. He goes, motherfucker, my name's right here. He starts pointing to it. I'm like, God damn, this is embarrassing as fuck. But then the guy saw it. He goes, oh, sorry, sir. Proceed. Like, oh my God, this is so bad.
Fuck.
Check the private chat, Jeremy.
I still have a message from him that he sent me last year when Michigan and Purdue were playing. He's like, we coming for you. And they lost. He's like, well, we had you in that first quarter. And I was like, yeah, Jay. All right, man. Like,
Jay, check private chat, Jay.
I mean, Jay's supposed to be fucking hosting the stream. Oh, Melanie dropped the Uche word.
Look at Jay's reaction.
Oh my God, I just saw it.
That's how you know Melanie is really, like, she's really in your corner.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, man.
Holy
Over
shit.
on Streamlabs,
She
we
calls you
have,
a big giant maggot.
We have WG for a $200
Wow.
Let's go, baby.
super chat and says, Merry Christmas, Geeks and Gamers. Thank you, WG. Holy shit.
Shut
man.
up.
Merry Christmas.
Dang,
I think,
man.
hey, WG with his $20, man, he got a good reaction with that little boop comment about the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Thank you, WG. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you have a good Christmas too. And Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. And don't be afraid to say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays bullshit. It's Merry Christmas. That's what we
Love
say.
it.
So
Yep. And spell out Christmas. None of this Xmas bullshit.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Premise
Hey,
one.
Krista.
Premise
Merry
one.
Chri-
I'm
Merry
fine with
Chrysler.
premise.
Xmas.
Yeah. The only alterations to Christmas is if you want to say Merry Christmas when MCU fan is in the
True.
chat.
Merry
Okay?
Chrysler.
You can say Merry Christmas
Criminals.
if MCU fan is in the chat. He loves it. He loves
Yeah.
it. He loves MCU
Hold on,
fan.
we
Oh,
were
go
at
ahead.
SeaWorld. There's a bunch of like old white people looking at walruses. And Steph goes up behind them and goes, "Merry Chrysler!" Like all they all just slowly turn around and like give her like a nod, like, yeah, okay, special child. Oh my
It
God.
was so quiet in there. It was so quiet.
Sorry. All right, keep going.
With supers, I can do that.
Please.
No, you know what's bad? Don't go anywhere with Ryan in public because he is the loudest,
love
most
going there with
obnoxious
Ryan.
fucking person. Like it will be very quiet, and Ryan will just look at this fucking idiot. I'm like,
love it.
God, Ryan, there's children in here. Shut
They get
up.
mad, they turn around. I'm like 6'4". They never say anything.
He's so loud, and he
He's
wonders
really
why
loud.
nobody gets his food right. Nobody gets his food right. He walks into place just obnoxious as hell. That's what he does. He's loud, annoying. I even told him like what was it at the movie? Like we all went to the movies. I'm like, get the fuck away from me, Ryan. Like sit somewhere else. You talk fucking loud. You're annoying. Go away. Hate it.
Quiet.
Tomac for $10. This place you went with taking. This place you went with taking the Beardo since myself didn't named game it's Bear and Breakfast. I may have ran this through bad translator 30 times. Jay, I DM'd it to you on Discord.
What?
Holy fucking shit.
Wow.
I think he's talking about the Bear game he said for Jay.
Oh, I gotcha.
I think
Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's what they were getting at.
Let me see what we got here.
He's typing.
Whew. All right.
Damn.
Yeah. Mr. Peckerwood for $2. Jay starting out with on current rewardism.
Yeah.
Shout out. Angry Canadian for an 800. Jay, bring Park Hoppin' to Japan for DKC.
Let's
Nintendo
go.
Museum will be open too.
Let's go.
Yep.
Cole
just need
Hauser
to-
for $10.
We need to we
Keep
need to
supporting the stuff and like
Well-
we'll be able to go.
keep supporting the stuff. Good job, Jay. That's a great plug.
Support the stuff.
Support the stuff. Drunk 3PO
Hell
2023.
yeah. Hell yeah.
What I do need to do, I do need to get.
Melanie's gonna go to Japan. Krista, we were
Yeah, we
talking
gotta
about
make
going.
this happen. We gotta.
I got
do
to
that.
I've got to put an open kind of like open-ended donation tab on the website, and people can start just helping fund all these projects that they want us to try to do because it takes money, and it takes a lot, and it takes a lot of money to run G&G. A lot more than I can. Oh, the payroll numbers are out of control. Jay makes way too much money, so
There you go.
to pay
Support
him
the
way
stuff.
wait
too much.
till you hear
So
these
we can go to the
announcements that's
thing.
coming next year. Y'all are really gonna think, how is this retard pulling this stuff off? So
Look at Tom
I
Barry
love it.
Mazda
Look
for
at him.
50. It says
50.
supporting the stuff.
yeah, you were talking down to me, man. Look at that.
I've never
50.
talked down to you.
Never.
Never.
I've
Never.
never talked down to you.
Never seen
Never
it happen.
You're too tall, Jay.
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
one can talk down to you.
That's
Too
true.
fucking tall.
Yeah,
I'm jolly.
You fucking giant. Yeah.
To be fair, Tom Barry Mazda always drops a 50 on.
Oh,
his
now
entertainment, so you
Tom
didn't really
Barry
get anything.
Massa, he is denouncing your super
I didn't
chat
denounce it. I'm just saying that he
because
just
you are-
added some
You are
words. He
talking
just
about
added-
me. That's why he's
He
just
just
like,
added, he
he
just added some words.
he was gonna drop it no matter what, Jay. So you're nothing special. I appreciate it.
To be fair, that
I
is two
appreciate it.
50s.
And
from
shout
Tom
out
Barry
Vara
Master
Dark.
tonight.
Vara Dark's in the chat. Shout
Oh,
out.
I love
I've been
Vara
watching your
Dark.
I've been watching your Avatar streams. So good
You
on
notice
you.
how he Beardo just gave Jay like the Trump card, and Jay just ignores it.
It doesn't fucking matter, man.
It doesn't matter.
No.
You don't know what he said, do you, Jay?
Not a clue.
It's okay.
That
We'll
was
power
Tom
through.
Barry Mazda's second 50, meaning you did earn it, Jay.
Yay!
So atta boy.
Good job, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Jay's.
Bear and breakfast. Tomac. Jay, please play the bear and breakfast game. It's a bear eating. Oh, we got a teaser trailer.
Look at Raider.
Look,
bro.
Jay, look at the chat.
Look at Raider.
Supporting the stuff.
Yay!
You guys want me to go to Japan with Melanie and Krista and everybody, right? That's what y'all want.
That's right.
So we can eat tacos and noodles and all that stuff, and like go to Donkey Kong Land, which opens up next year. That'd be awesome.
Did you say
There you
tacos
go.
and noodles?
Tacos in Japan.
We gotta go to Japan to get the tacos. That is why
They don't have tacos in Japan. I've been to Tokyo. Once. They
Probably
have
got some,
like they
funky
got
tacos.
dumplings.
But tacos.
They do have
like
tacos.
They have really cheap prostitutes too.
Nice.
I don't know nothing about that.
We did a whole stream about it on Weebs and Waifus. You go check that out. We talked all about how cheap the prostitutes are there, the milk bars.
I
Pretty
wanted
cool.
to stay in a capsule. You guys ever seen those in the airport?
No.
Oh yeah.
So it's a
those
cast.
little-
There's it's
Yeah.
a hotel. It's like a tube. It's like
Mhm.
$20. You could spend the night in a tube.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I'd
I
make
get
great
claustrophobic,
content.
man.
Remember they had those like. They had
I'm
those,
sure the
Yeah,
girls
I
would
don't know
drop
how
me
you
off
would
at.
fit one, Jay.
Wow, there's a fat joke.
Damn.
Thanks, Mel.
No, I was saying
I'm trying, okay?
Now,
It's the holidays, man, and I love eggnog. Okay, don't get on me. All right, I'm trying my best. Eggnog is filled with calories. I love it.
He's gonna be in his capsule with the taco.
The girls would probably leave me at the castle. They're like, "We're going to a real hotel, Jay. You stay here and record."
Yeah, they're like, where did you get that taco from? Yeah. I brought it with
They
me.
have tacos in Japan. You guys fish tacos, rice tacos.
Rice
I've
tacos.
had fish
Tacos.
tacos.
That's
Yeah,
it.
black and
Yeah, I've
fish
had fish
tacos.
tacos
Yeah.
before, but I didn't need to go to Japan for it.
Rice and fish is sushi, Jay.
Look
Hey,
it up.
We got a 20 that I cannot participate in, but I'm sure a few of you can. Pat for 20 on Rumble says, need a holiday drink suggestion from Jay. My go-to drink in summer is an ice cold Mike's Hard Lemonade, but in the fall I prefer a hot cider. Jay, have you ever had a hot hard Dixon cider?
Yes, I have actually.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. It's pretty good, but I probably won't have much alcohol anymore because I'm gonna do away with it. So that's my
Thumbs
next
up.
year's resolution is like no
Really?
more alcohol. Yeah.
job,
Oh,
Jay.
okay.
Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah. And not that I'm a heavy drinker anyway, but it's like, you know,
Yeah, this drunk 3PO doesn't
Yeah,
drink a
I know,
lot.
right?
Actually.
Drunk 3 doesn't
Over
drink.
3 people next
So-
year.
yeah. So I used to,
I don't know
like,
if Jay did Jay actually understand the joke, or did he just? I don't think he did.
I think I got it.
I was
mean,
looking
he
up
gave it a
tacos in
thumbs up.
Japan.
I don't think he didn't get it.
Yeah, that'll get you
Japanese
some
He gave
weird
it a nice
thumbnail.
big
That'll
thumbs
get
up.
you some weird pictures on Google.
Did I miss something completely over my head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is all right. I'm about to tickle that funny bone in your stomach. You guys
What?
are gonna love this right here.
With the
This
Dixon
is
cider?
this is tacos in Japan right here. Look at that
Oh
goodness.
my.
Hey, there
Bro,
you
why
go.
are they
Where's
that
the
color?
rice
Why
one?
are the tortillas charcoal color?
Why are they all dark?
Those
like
are
that?
those are blue tortillas.
And what is that thing in the?
Are they
at
related
the
to
end?
blue
Is that like a
waffles at
potato?
all, or-
No, there's,
no,
bro, that's a
Hey.
chile. That's a chile relleno.
Yeah.
That's a chile relleno.
No,
Why y'all knocking my tacos, man?
No,
Why does it look like a
I-
rotten potato in a fucking
looking-
No,
like?
I'm
Mike,
waiting
have
for
some
the
respect.
rest.
Mike, have some. That's a
Have
chile
some respect
relleno.
for who?
Chile relleno. Chile rellenos are fucking bomb,
They're
bro.
delicious. They are delicious.
I've never had.
Y'all laughing at my tacos.
Oh, you
Oh,
need to
let's
get a
go.
chile
You got like
relleno.
a fucking
You
stem
guys
on the
need
end
some
of it. It looks like a
culture,
rotten
okay?
You don't
potato.
eat the stem. You eat the
Looks
rest of the
gross.
pepper.
Yeah.
It's a deep fried pepper. It's fucking awesome.
So good.
Hey, weren't
Chili
we
You guys
relleno,
in
man.
Japan?
Have some
weren't
You guys
respect.
can just eat it here.
How about some more super chats?
Weren't we supposed to do this the way this way?
Yeah.
We're supposed
This
to
is
do it
cool.
that
Go to
way?
Japan and eat one of those if we can just
I'm
eat
not
it
a big
here.
fan of this.
Why not?
Why not?
How about
Beardo
some
doesn't
super
get-
chats?
Beardo-
I'm just
no
wondering,
one
like,
gets
why would you go to
there.
Japan?
I'm
Beardo
like
has
the
no
way my
life.
camera is. I'm
What the
kind of
fuck did I
like
do?
off
Yeah,
to
here
the
we go,
side
right
here.
there.
Jeez.
There we go.
Why are we letting Jeremy do
What are we
anything
doing?
right now?
Playing
Here,
fucking
there.
musical chairs here.
He's hiding right now in a third world country.
There we go. There we
Because he
go.
doesn't want to show
There
his
we go.
face
Gonna
after
have to
Bama
play,
gets destroyed.
Hey,
I'm gonna be
look,
playing.
pyramid of minorities.
Yeah. Who the fuck goes to Japan for tacos? I don't understand.
That's what Jeremy
That's
did.
weird.
Well, last week we did a poll, and the poll voted for this layout over the last one, right?
Did they really?
Poll?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
It's a nice change.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
like
It's a
it.
nice change.
And Nerd
Feels
Wars,
kinda
Erwin for editing purposes, he is better for editing. So
okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Mike, you got to get a Chileriano, man.
I don't
Life
wanna do
changing.
that.
Try it
I
Very
don't
out.
good.
want to fucking do that. That sounds like
It's
ethnic food.
delicious.
I don't want to do that. Let's just go to Taco Bell if I want something.
Ew.
I love that. I love that, Mike.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
Bravo,
don't.
Yeah.
Taco
we're trying,
Bell
we're
is
trying, listen,
the
we're trying to build a
ever.
fucking wall. Like, I don't want to go over to Japan. We did some shit to them. The 40s, they still haven't recovered from. Like, I don't listen. I'm in America. I'm happy here. Okay, I'll go eat some fucking KFC or some shit if I'm hungry. Like, I don't need to eat no chili Riano. I don't
America.
need to eat no fucking charcoal taco
wants
shit.
that?
Yes,
It's fucking
tell 'em.
blue corn
Taco-
tortillas.
They didn't
Taco
know that
Bell-
wasn't blue. It was black.
Taco
No,
Bell
come
returns
on,
to
dude.
Japan
Purple
after
color.
decade-long absence,
Have some
and people go
respect.
nuts.
See,
So
because
there
they're
you
sick
go.
of that chili Riano bullshit. They're like, just give us some
You-
real Mexican food
you
from
messed
Taco
it up,
Bell.
Jay. You
Dude,
messed it up,
Chileriano
Jay.
is fucking Mexican.
It wasn't. Doesn't look like
Delicious.
fucking Mexican. In a,
You messed
Bro,
the
a
layout
black
up, Jay.
charcoal fucking tortilla.
I did.
It's
All right, hold
blue
on.
corn tortilla, okay?
Well, don't say it like that. This is
Say it like
racist.
what?
Tortilla.
Oh shit.
That's how it's
He said
fucking
it
Blue corn
pronounced, bro.
tortilla.
He said it
Jay,
properly.
fucking
That's
stop.
how it's
Yeah.
Blue
pronounced.
corn tortilla.
It's a fucking Chileriano, dude.
Chili Riano. Blue
Mike.
corn tortilla.
Mike.
Listen,
Go to
people.
fucking Taco Bell. Look at the Japanese people just
Go
proved
to
you wrong.
fucking
They're
Taco
like, oh,
Bell,
good.
my
Taco Bell's
fucking
some real
ass,
fucking
bro.
Mexican food. We're so fucking happy about this now.
Correct.
Oh, please,
Correct.
Mike.
I'll go eat a crunch wrap over eating this fucking chili Riano bullshit.
Thank you.
Mike, if you had a Chileriano, it would change your fucking life, bro.
I don't.
Yeah.
need
I
to
guarantee you.
Yeah,
You have a
for
chill.
I don't need
You have a
food to change my
Chileriano.
life.
You come.
I'm quite
come
happy
back
with
and
my
you said,
life
hey,
as it
Beardo.
is.
You
I
said,
don't
hey,
need to go
Beardo, I
eat
had
some
one of them
fucking
Chilerianos,
charcoal
and then
taco
afterwards, I
bullshit
had
with some fucking
10 of them.
chili with a big old fucking stem sticking out the back end of it.
Dude,
Jeremy, I've lost,
This
lost
is-
control of the
I
show.
can suck on the back end of a fucking chili
clearly this
stem.
is someone who
I feel like
has
my life
never
means
fucking
something.
left
I can
Michigan,
go
who has
fucking eat a
never had
crunch wrap
real
and feel
Mexican
good.
food in their
I've
entire
left Michigan
fucking
plenty
life.
of times, and guess what?
You've
They
never
got
had
Taco
real
Bells
Mexican
everywhere.
food,
They
Mike.
even
Give
got
me
them
a
in Japan
fucking
now.
break.
They
I've
even
had
put a fucking
Mexican
Taco
food
Bell
in
in
Michigan.
Japan
Mike,
because
I've been in
your
Michigan with
fucking
you.
taco-
Had Mexican
You
food.
didn't do
and it
anything.
fucking-
It's
dude.
no.
Why do I
You didn't have any
didn't.
fucking.
I
You
didn't,
have any
Mike.
Mexican food. You fucking ate chicken the entire time we were there.
Mike, are you fucking
Oh.
retarded? Mike, we went to a Mexican restaurant, bro.
I didn't go to that fucking
Twice.
Mexican restaurant.
Yes, you did. Your wife was there.
Oh, that
Mike,
one.
your
I didn't
wife
realize it
was
was a Mexican
there.
restaurant.
We
sat
all
in
went to
line
the
for
Mexican
2 hours.
restaurant. The second story Mexican
And we all
restaurant,
got
bro.
fucking like chicken wings there.
We
I didn't
dude, we got the fast food chicken
Bro,
for
it's
lunch,
bad,
and then
but
we went to
Beardo-
the fucking Mexican
Beardo's
restaurant.
Leading.
I'm telling you
Beardo's
right now-
leading the poll. Beardo,
I know I am. I'm right.
That's how little fucking that mattered. I can go to fucking Taco Bell and get the same fucking experience, and the Japanese people fucking agree with me.
Here.
I can go eat a fish taco any fucking where in Michigan.
So-
I don't need to go to fucking Japan and learn about their food. I don't have to go to
Beardo
Mexico to eat a
Mart?
fucking taco. I've
You know
done
what's
it
bad,
before.
Beardo? When I was in Michigan, they took me to Long John Silver's.
You asked to go there. You fucking bit. You were like, oh my god, Long
Mike
John
remembers
Silver's.
that.
You
Oh,
gotta
Mike
stop
remembers that.
there. You
place was
screamed
pretty
about
gross.
it. You were like, please take me here. I need to take video of this. I got it. We took you to this nice ass restaurant. We fucking got brunch and they had delicious food there. And he's like, Long John Silver's. Oh my God, take me there. Please. I got to take a video of this. Don't come at me about that. I was there.
Well,
It was
listen,
gross.
when Beardo wins on the chat poll, you know you.
I don't give a fuck about no polls.
Mike.
The fucking chat spends half the fucking screen calling Beardo a retard, and you're gonna come at me and tell me, well, the chat said Beardo won. Okay.
Mike,
Oh, fucking
you
okay, but I
realize
guess the chat was right when they called Beardo Fear the Queerdo or a retard. I guess
Thanks,
that's
Mike.
who won then too.
Mike, you realize every single pepper has a fucking stem on it?
Yeah, and they take
Every
them off,
single
Beardo.
fucking
Listen,
one.
Beardo, they don't just shove it into a fucking taco and go, I don't know, you'd run that fucking stem.
Mike, it's a deep
Why
fried
are you
green
breathing
chili.
so heavy right now with me about this? Like,
Does
chill.
Eric
I don't
It's
think
just a
that's
fucking
me.
pepper, bro.
I think that's Jay that's breathing heavy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jay.
is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's a fucking chileriano, Mike.
Jay, can you get some control of this fucking show?
Why are you so pressed about
Yeah.
this fucking chili, bro?
Because you're disrespecting a chileriano. It's fucking bomb, bro. Mike, you have a chileriano, you're going to have fucking 10 of them.
I'm not gonna eat any of that. I'm not gonna get one of those.
Well, stick to your Taco fucking Bell and your fake Mexican food. Raider with the 51.99, a few more 50s, and we're going to have the stuff funded.
Yeah.
The stuff.
That's it.
The stuff will be funded with just a
Tacos
few
in
more.
Japan at this rate.
Yeah. Chilerianos in Japan. Son of a bitch.
The chileriano's so fucking
Right,
big,
Mike.
go to
I
Japan
totally
for
understood
one.
every single fucking word you
Yeah,
just said.
yeah. Go read another fucking super chat. Power through.
You know what? I might. Cole Hauser for $10. What's up, Tuesday night's main event? Jeremy, what's going on with Hasbro? And now they are doing a collaboration with McFarlane Toys. I feel our beloved G.I. Joe and Transformers are at risk. 199 Yo Joe and Praise Hurrah. P.S. Chilerianos are the bomb.
I
you,
actually know
Cole
what's
Hauser.
going on with Hasbro. I have a video that should be coming out in a day or two about that whole situation. Hasbro is releasing 1,100 workers right before Christmas, and their company has dropped over 20% because they said that they can't sell any toys, and they're having a difficult time selling toys over the holiday season. They were blaming it a little bit on that kids today, they prefer video games and electronics such as tablets, stuff like that, phones. But to counter their argument, in the same description, Mattel actually boosted their toy sales because of the popularity of the Barbie movie. And it looks like they're going to be above predictions in the last quarter and moving into the next year, which kind of tells us that Star Wars and Marvel toys just ain't selling anymore because nobody cares about those IPs.
I
So
don't
if you don't
hear
have
what that toys don't sell stuff, because anime figures sell like crazy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just make
absolutely.
cool ones, man.
Listen, so I'm a G.I. Joe fan. G.I. Joe toys are doing pretty damn good for the most part. And the hardcore fan base is all it's going to do is the hardcore fan base is going to eat up what they're giving us, but they're not producing anything to get anyone involved to kind of bring new fans into to kind of capitalize off the hardcore fan base. The hardcore fan base is enjoying it. No, we got this shitty Snake Eyes movie that fucking lost them hundreds of millions of dollars because they made Snake Eyes not Snake Eyes at all and ruined it. Also, you've got this fat bitch named Emily Batter who forces fans to give their fucking pronouns before they talk to her. She's like one of the marketing people with Hasbro. Get that bitch out of there. I already did a video on that, so she needs to get the fuck out and probably go after a Stairmaster or something, you ugly whore. But like forcing people to give their pronouns. Literally, I did a video on it. There's video of this dumb bitch saying, state your name and your pronouns. These are 45-year-old fucking men that grew up on G.I. Joe. They don't have any fucking pronouns, you dumb bitch. So having people like that in your company, not going to help. Okay. So it really pisses me off because G.I. Joe is doing a lot of good things with the toy line, a lot of good things, but they are missing the mark in a lot of places.
The G.I. Joe Transformers numbers are really bad for Hasbro. And the reason is because they're not, there's nothing out there that, like you said, they're not. So the Mattel said they got a massive boost with the Barbie movie. And we all know that toys and entertainment, it all intertwines together. Dungeons and Dragons is another Hasbro failure when they came out and changed like literally everything in D&D, and they wanted to add pronouns to characters and all that stuff, and people stopped buying all their books. So then you have G.I. Joe and Transformers. The Rise of the Beast was the last. The movies weren't as successful as I guess they wanted it to be to attract a newer audience, but the big downgrade was Star Wars and Marvel. Nobody's buying Star Wars toys because there's nothing that interests people. So it's like just like Jeremy said, if you can't even put out a product for like the old school people, like collectors, that people that like that, Hasbro put out a Reva lightsaber because they were told that this was the most popular character. Like in Star, like Lucasfilm is like, this is the hot new character in Star Wars. This is what's going to be out. So they put out a lightsaber, and we all talked about it when it came out, and it wasn't even funded. More people funded my book than Star Wars lightsaber, and I'm very proud to say that. Also, with the High Republic coming out, they were trying to push toys and stuff as well. And we talked about those. I did a video on the sales numbers for that. Could you imagine like a Star Wars comic book and regular book with the numbers that came out, what they have, that they only sold 2,000 copies. That's it. The comic books, the Star Wars comic books aren't even cracking the top 50. And so there's no market for people that like these young people don't care. They're not going to buy the toys. So parents are not going to buy the toys for their kids because their kids aren't interested in that stuff anymore. But here you have Mattel saying, it's not true. It's not about the electronics. It's about, what people want. And our numbers are going up. So pretty interesting that, Hasbro is cutting. I mean, huge. A lot of people are losing their jobs around Christmas. They sold off some of their movie properties to another small film corporation to try to get $500 million, and they're actually shutting down their Rhode Island office because they're blaming it on people not buying toys anymore. So
there's no reason under the right leadership, and it applies the same as Marvel and Star Wars, by the way, but there's no reason that G.I. Joe and Transformers shouldn't be massively successful.
100%.
There's no fucking reason. There's no reason that if you make a Snake Eyes movie and have Snake Eyes in it and bring Storm Shadow into it and bring that dynamic into it, there's no reason it shouldn't. I'm not saying it's going to be $1 billion movie, but it's definitely a successful movie that you can build upon. And that's how you build the toy line, by giving good movies. But it even goes back like, this was years ago. I know, I think it was Cecil and Ethan were talking about a long time ago about like the Marvel comics and how Marvel comics didn't take full advantage of the MCU boom. So essentially when the MCU boomed, the comics industry, and Eripa can probably talk more about this than, me, but like as the MCU grew, they gave dog shit comic stories that had nothing to do with the characters, and they didn't take advantage of this massive boom in popularity because they were basically telling completely different stories and ruining the characters within the comics, while the MCU's booming right now. And now the comics industry's fucking dead. You know what I mean? And it makes no sense.
I've talked about that a million times about like how, there's no correlation, man. They had all that success with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it didn't equal a growth in the comic book industry at all, and it didn't equal any sort of like uptick in sales for comic books sort of in general, which goes I mean, look, man, if you're like whatever executive over there, I just don't see how you see zero uptick and you don't start ringing fucking alarms like immediately. Like something is fundamentally wrong. We are able to sneeze out $1 billion films, yet our comic books, which is where all of this shit originates in the first place, is seeing zero growth from it. And the prime example that you have of it is an entire industry that you influenced, and by you I mean especially with Disney, right? That's all the Japanese cartoonists were all fucking influenced for the most part by fucking Disney, like literal fucking Disney, right? And there's a direct correlation and a relationship with their anime and their mangas, right? One sells the other. Generally, because it's a 1-by-1 adaptation, oftentimes it's something very fucking close, so nobody's gonna like watch an anime and then get a completely fucking different character as far as these main guys within their industry. You don't see that, and it's funny, I will be talking about this and everybody's screaming at me it's a different universe. Now everybody sees the MCU is now on the decline, so you don't get shit out of it. And I'm sitting here telling all these fucking people, like, bro, like you don't fucking insult your long-term customers, and then you can't bring anybody in new by presenting a fucking character that is only that character in name. That's it. Like they're gonna see this character and be like, oh, Thor is this goofy, bumbling fucking idiot. Nah, he's not. Like he's it's a completely different fucking character, or Drax, or fucking whoever the fuck it might be, because almost none of them actually act like who it is that they are, especially on the latter half of that phase going in the end game. they're just the characters in name. That's it. So how can you expect someone to buy into your product, buy into your universe when you're telling them off rip, none of this shit matters, right? It's a remarkable thing, man. I would love to just sit down with a shot callers over there at Marvel. DC's having the same problem and just be like, what the fuck what are y'all thinking? Like, I would love to look at whatever data you have access to that anybody that just understands business slightly would say this is a fucking stupid idea, man. You don't do this. I would love to just know where they're coming from.
What they're thinking is passing the blame on something else. They think they are putting out a quality product that everyone should enjoy, that enjoys comics, and yet every time I see them speak, they blame it on everything else. Well, no one's buying now because they have a phone, and no one's buying it because they rather have this, or they rather have this, or they rather have that. And it's so stupid to me. Like I said, Hasbro was saying the same thing. They were blaming it on everything else, but then you have another company that's like, all right, we're gonna like seize the market, Mattel, and see how that works. And they are so prideful, they cannot see, you know, like Az says, you can't see past your face. You know, you can't see past your reflection. You're so prideful that you don't realize that everything is the bar graph is going into the wrong direction, and you think that everything you're putting out, self inserts and everything else, is correct. There was a guy, I don't know if you guys saw the video, that was a comic shop owner that was complaining about like stuff, and these comic artists came out and mocked him. They made fun of the way he looked,
pussy, man, for sure.
They made fun of the way his teeth looked, how he's out of shape, and this is a guy that sells your products in his store, and instead of even listening to the guy out, you just wanted to shame him and laugh at him and point your fingers at him and be like, haha, you don't know what you're talking about. Things are great, things are good, but they're not as good as you think, because when these whatever numbers that we do get, they're not good. They're not good.
For a long time. I did a video. If anybody wants to actually speak about the data as it pertains to the comic book industry, there's a video that I did a while back, and I go through the actual data. Right, everybody's talking about this whole comics are booming thing. It is a fucking lie. It is irrefutable. I went through the fucking data. If you go look at unit sales year to year, they have been on the fucking steepest of the declines, and any sort of progress it is that they claim that they made was them trying to take credit for manga. And that's about it. Like, it's been going in the wrong direction for a very, very long time. And look, as businessmen, you got to analyze that shit. You got to have a bit of humility about yourself to say, okay, why is this not doing well? You know, I just don't see that they're making money at all, because it really was already on thin ice anyway. The direct market setup is retarded. It's always been fucking retarded. There's a reason why, for Marvel and even DC, why they changed so many hands. That should be alarming for anybody, that your two biggest fucking companies, one went goddamn bankrupt, and y'all almost went bankrupt in y'all's lifetime. If it had not been for fucking Toy Biz and them in the late 90s, they would have legitimately went under. They would have fucking went under. That was not that long ago. So, and the same thing goes for fucking DC. You know, even since really its inception, it's been always fucking subsidized by some mega corporate entity, right? It's so those are your two biggest properties, and they're the only way that they're able to make money is from other shit. It has nothing to do with the publications. It has to do with merchandise, and this is why, if you wonder why the whole Sony thing happened, for those that have never went down that rabbit hole, it's because for a very long time, people with Marvel saw more. Everything got split, right, and they saw more value in TV for Marvel. They found more value in live action shit for Marvel than they actually did for the creative stuff and the publication stuff, because it was really always there. So when you already start at a shaky kind of foundation, and then you're just like doing yourself in, it's a recipe for disaster, man. And the fact that these people aren't being honest with themselves is a fundamental problem. But I think it's more, to Jay's point, I think some of these guys understand the harsh reality, and that is that if the comic book industry and these entertainment industries start to change, a lot of these folks who want to act as if it's doing as well as it is are not going to make it on the other side. That's the reality. They've been propped up. They effectively, Marvel and DC for the comic book industry are their fucking sugar daddies, right? That's it. If it had not been for them and those mega corporate parent companies that they have, these motherfuckers will be out of a job. Period. There's no true demand for them. You think about it, who is basically the only two fucking entities that can sustain the losses it is that they are having. And that is something like a Disney, that is something like a Warner or Discovery or whoever it may be. Nobody else can sustain those fucking losses. And they know if this shit goes out of the window tomorrow, all these folks are going to be out of a job. They're going to be pissy fucking broke. So that's why they're so protective of it, is this shit colored lenses more than anything, because they recognize that, look, we have to prop up this fake industry, because if it goes away, they're going to be out of jobs. And that's the reality.
And
Well said.
Here's a little bit of proof. Right here. I show this picture. This is the girl that wrote the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars novel. She was at Dragon Con. They set her up.
Wow.
They put her right in front of everyone. She didn't have a single signing or a sale. She sat there with her books. And that was similar to the artist and the comic book people from the High Republic Star Wars series. No one came to their booths. So it's like they're posting, and of course she's wearing a mask. But still, it's like just wanted to point that out.
Well,
but
go
it's
to your
like
DMs. Go to your DMs. I sent you a screenshot that I want you to share. Twitter DMs. Okay.
Me?
Yes.
I was on a
Twitter
point,
DMs.
and you just totally interrupt me.
You'll be okay. But this all started out with Jay talking about Hasbro and not being in a great place sales-wise. How many people did you say they've laid off? Or they're laying off?
1,100 plus another 800 they did earlier this year.
I want everybody to think about that when you see this right here. Hasbro's laying off 1,100 people. Oh, look at there!
Wow.
Look at there! Look at there!
Hasbro's Pride team.
Yeah.
Well, that headquarters is being shut down. Like once their lease is up, they're leaving. So that was part of the
That's
cuts.
hilarious, yeah, because you said the Rhode Island one was the one
Yeah.
that's going to get shut down.
Yeah.
And here they are taking pictures of these fucking locusts and leeches.
Yep.
Look,
And that's
man,
Emily Batter. That's the one who was forcing fans to 45-year-old men to stand up there and ask her a question, telling them to give their pronouns to her
I
before
remember
asking her a
that.
question.
I remember that.
And
they fucking deserve.
yeah, and all of these grown-ass men that work with her, like they all have to give their pronouns when like they're doing these Hasbro things. They introduce, now this is years ago, this is about a year ago. People told me that they stopped this. My video did really well, and because I was notified of it by other Joe fans that were there, and they were like, bro, you got to see this. And I'm like, I need double confirmation. I got double confirmation that this happened. And so I made a video about it. I was like, this is ridiculous. Your target demo is 30 to 50-year-old fucking dudes that grew up playing with G.I. Joes. It ain't some fucking 12-year-old that plays fucking Fortnite and TikTok. That's not your target demo. So to ask a grown-ass man that just got done from his construction job to, give his fucking pronouns to you, get fucked. Anyway, my bad. Go ahead, Jay.
Like cake
Yeah.
batter. She's fat.
Go ahead,
That's rough.
Jay. Go
Didn't they recently move their that's rough. Was it Hasbro, which I gave them props for it? Wasn't it Hasbro that were moving their like factories and shit to Mexico instead of China? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure the chat will correct me. That was a big deal when I remember it. Now it announced, for people that don't understand the toy industry, almost all of that goddamn shit is produced in fucking China. Like almost all of it. They got a goddamn stranglehold on it. And Hasbro is one of the bigger companies that said that they were going to stop utilizing that.
Yeah, they did move out of China.
Yeah, so they moved. See, that's unfortunate, man, because that's a respectable move. Right, that they're gonna fucking do that. I wish more of these Americanized companies would fucking to do that. But you got to have a plan, and they clearly don't fucking have one. And it's just imagine having Transformers, man, and not being able to push units, bro. Give me G.I. Joe, goddammit.
No, and here's the thing. All right. And tell me this. Chat, you can confirm this. Every single person, I'm confident enough the chat can back me up. Okay. There ain't in the old school characters. I love all the female characters from G.I. Joe. Lady J, Jinx, CoverGirl, Scarlet, all of that. Okay, when you go into a Walmart or a Target right now, what is the GI Joe section full of? It ain't Snake Eyes. It ain't General Hawk. It ain't Duke. You know what it's full of? A bunch of fucking female characters. Lady J, because they've overly produced the female characters and they just sit on the fucking shelf. Lady J all day long. And again, Lady J was a great character, all right? But that doesn't mean that she needs to be produced to the level of a Snake Eyes. You know what I mean? Like, you're not seeing Snake Eyes when you go in there. You're not doing it. You're seeing all the women characters that they overly produce because they have to tell you, well, we need all the female characters. No, the fuck you don't. You don't need female characters. Every single person in the chat is telling them the same thing. It's all Lady J because they just overly produced Lady J. And it's like, why? It's the same thing. Rose fucking Tico just sitting on the shelf, you know? Why? Imagine if all those characters of Lady J would have been Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow and Duke and Gung Ho and Shipwreck. Man, guess what? They would all be sold.
I really would love to know, like I say, what we're gonna look at this moment of history and just the sheer incompetence of a lot of these companies that have been around. I mean, you can call it infiltration. I mean, maybe that's more or less what it is, right? Where you have a bunch of incompetent people that are in positions that they have no business being in, and really they've infested these. I mean, you just show Jay or whoever showed that graphic with or picture with that, you know, the gay folks talking about pride shit. You know, that's a structural issue, leadership problems that it is that they have over there. But it's like that with like almost every company these days, man. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're ever going to turn it around. And I get it, man. Some people are a little more emotional with that stuff than I am. You know, I see a lot of people like, hey, they want to. It was like with Bud Light, right? The people like, hey, because they do this and it's been such a fabric of American culture, right? We need to preserve it. And I say, fuck this shit, man. Let these guys go down, because I just, at this point, by allowing it to exist and propping it up that way, you're doing nothing but damaging fucking or allowing them to continue to spread their fucking filth. But I mean, these guys have been infiltrated, man. I don't know if it's any turning around for these guys when you got everybody from the leadership on down to the minions, man, that are in on the charade, bro. Like it's no getting around that. This shit, it's gotta fall. It's gotta fall. Best case scenario. Absolute best case scenario is that they run it into the ground enough to where somebody that actually gives a damn about it, that has a little money, is going to be able to fucking purchase the rights. Like that's the absolute best case scenario for, I think, everything. I mean, top to bottom.
Like Elon Musk. Musk
yeah,
on Twitter.
Elon did. That's your best case scenario. No, it really doesn't matter, to be honest, what the brand is. Star Wars, Marvel, DC, fucking, we're talking about G.I. Joe, Transformers, all that shit is fucked. It's gonna take probably a more colossal failure, and then finally it's gonna be affordable for somebody that actually cares about it to get a hold of it, because in its current mega corporate setup, they don't really have any sort of, like, I guess the infrastructure doesn't lend itself to a change. Like they can't pivot. I think this is it. I think we're just gonna see the shit go down. I hate the black pill folk on that, but I just think that's the reality.
We need better people in Elon's ear instead of the fucking Ian Miles Chongs of the world and all these. Like, we need people like Elon Musk right now. Elon Musk could buy Hasbro, like it's nothing. He could buy Marvel. He could buy them. He could buy all this shit.
It just
now again, it doesn't mean he could fix it per se, but he could buy it and then hopefully turn it over to somebody to put in charge of it. And that's where you impact culture. That's where you start to impact culture.
But
you
like,
know what
that's
I mean?
the thing too, like Rip is saying, it's almost better if we just let him die, because we, you know, that's the thing. You know, we can't rely on somebody coming to try to save the day, because we don't even know if they're going to do right with it if they do buy it. You know, I mean, that's the thing. It just because somebody, you know, a lot of the people that have the money are not. I mean, look what Jeff Bezos did. He spent over $1 billion on Amazon and Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. He's running that shit into the fucking ground too.
True. That's true.
They infiltrated D&D. We're
Because
watching
it's
it.
toys to these people, man.
Yeah.
Like, they don't
Well,
care.
that's the thing. He's like, oh, I wanted to do right. Yeah, my son was interested in it and liked it, and so I'm just.
But that's the thing, is Elon Musk genuinely cares about the future of humanity. He does.
He does.
You know, you can disagree with him. I get that. Like, I know that one of the biggest criticisms was every time you bring up Twitter, it's like, well, Alex Jones ain't there. Well, he is now. And I know there's you can bring up, many of people that's not there that need to be there in 100%. But Alex Jones that's the most divisive person by far. And he does recognize how important family is to the future of humanity and things like that. But culture is so important, man.
It is,
and they have their death grip in so much of it right now.
Mike shared this. It looks like Emily Batter knew like these layoffs and cuts were coming because
December
she just was
1st.
like, I'm off social media for a while
and deleted all and closed her comments out.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Yep.
So
I again, I didn't know who she was until people brought up the pronouns thing, and then apparently there was a lot more complaints from Joe fans that followed a lot more of the internal stuff than I do. But the
best thing
you're gonna
the best
keep
thing
doing
we can
that.
do for a lot of these franchises is just let them die, because that's the other thing too. Like we saw what Elon had to do when he bought Twitter. He had to like go through and like gut the company because there were so many people in all levels of infrastructure that didn't believe in what he was doing. They didn't like him. They were trying to sabotage the fucking company and leak shit to the press and all that stuff. He had to gut that thing. And I mean, now it's working like it is. And but the thing is, a lot of these companies won't survive those transitions, and it's better just to let them fall on their own merit. And because then then nobody can put up the white flag and pretend they were on your side. Let them lose their jobs, and then you figure out, no, some of these people are unhireable. There's a lot of people that are talented, skilled individuals in all levels of comic books and movies, television, video games, tabletop games, all of that stuff that don't have jobs because they got forced out by all these people with their ideologies. And they're sitting here working day jobs, waiting for somebody to come along and start a company or start a movement that they can jump on board. I talk to people all the time that wanted to be actors or worked in tech, in film and stuff, that just been sitting on their hands, just working regular jobs or doing commercial stuff because they all got forced out because somebody with an ideology decided they wanted to push, forcing you to have your pronouns and stuff, or even forcing you to go to these seminars and meetings and get retrained and re-educated. And they didn't want to do it, so they just walked away. It's like, it'd be better to watch these companies fall into the ground, and you find the people that were in those companies that actually wanted to do the work and actually care about actually entertaining people and doing the right thing. And those people will help you build companies that actually give a shit, that can be built from the ground up with a solid infrastructure.
Well, that was a good discussion, for sure. So that was the super chat, I think, that led us down that path. So you got your money's worth. D what for 50?
50
says send Bob's and let's talk about it.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 50, and thank you everybody for being here tonight. Great crowd, not only here on YouTube, but also on Rumble, and Beardo's live on Kick too, right?
Yes, sir.
So, so shout out to the Kick audience. And last night we actually we brought our Twitch channel back, shockingly enough too, and mainly because I heard you guys, like, there was just like I said, if there's 30 fucking people that want to watch us on Twitch, even though Twitch can fuck off, like, hey, whatever. And we had like 50 or 60 people watching. Krista did her perspective over there. So I'll give you guys as much opportunity to watch us wherever you want. At the end of the day, if we can build Geeks and Gamers out on all platforms, I'm fine with that. We're still, I love Kick. I love what they're doing. Obviously love Rumble. I love what they're doing. So we're going to be as many places as possible. Plus there's places like BitChute that we're still on, and Odyssey, which I don't know what's going on with Odyssey lately. But I'd spoke with their CEO a while back. I don't know what's going on with them lately, but yeah, we'll be wherever the people want us. So what you got, Steph? You can read it if you want. You're muted.
Sorry. I'm always muted because I type too loud.
Yes, you do type too loud.
And I was typing. Over on Locals, Jay Schwalbach. Yeah, he sent $102. Yeah, he says, this is a great this show is great. Thanks. I'm a little older than you, and I wanted to relate more about gaming, so I DM'd Ryan. He said, learn Hangman. It's more of a game. It's more than a game. It's a how-to. It'll change your life. And he was so kind to send me coupons to Home Depot. I'm not sure our relationship is what it should be. P.S. We really need to put together a G&G cruise meetup. I have connections.
Schwalbach, let's talk. You know I got your number. So if you'll promise to not send any more dick pics, I'll text you because I'm tired of the dick pics. And I'm tired of squinting. Everybody thinks I'm related to X-Ray Girl when you send those dick pics.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Stop sending them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him to Beer Girl.
Shout out to you, Schwalbach. I'll hit you up. Honestly, if I would love to do something like that, man. I don't know if it's possible, but I guess if Schwalbach's got connections, we could see.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Someone say something.
I'd like to go. I'd like to go on a cruise.
Melanie, would you go?
I mean, sure.
I promise you can say the F word all you want.
Okay, all right.
As long as it's not around the staff.
All right, the deal is sealed now.
Jay
so
hasn't
hesitant
moved.
at first. She's like,
Jay hasn't moved in like
Well, yeah,
5 minutes.
I don't like the idea. I've never been on a cruise, but that's because I don't like the idea of you're trapped on a boat. You can't go anywhere. But I mean, if I'm with friends and I can call them bundles of sticks, sure.
Sounds like a gaming lobby. That's all that sounds like. If I'm with friends and I can call them bundles of sticks, let's go. Let's go.
What's next, Jay?
Yeah.
Keep
What's
reading.
going on, Jay?
Keep reading. All right.
We
Please.
just got a 50.
Another 50? Yes, we did. A Menti for a $50 donation. Jeremy, you know what I want to hear? I'm spending money hand over fist for Christmas. So here is a 50. As someone in chat said, Melanie Mac, no. Melanie PC, yes. Merry Christmas to the 199 and the Snake Pit Trump 2024.
A Minty, thank you. I have the
Shout
video. I have the video saved to playlist. I will be watching it and I'll talk about it on Cobra Cast tomorrow. A Minty.
Oh, yeah. Eric for $10. I work in IT, and ransomware attacks are serious. It is really easy to trick employees to click a link or sign into the wrong thing and give their credentials to an attacker and secure your data. I believe it.
Yeah, 100%.
I believe it. Jonathan Chesser for $2 says it's Geneva. Yep, 100%. 100%. Spider Claw for $10. My condolences to Fear the Reading Problem on Spider-Woke 2 not getting any awards. Must be hard for Miles Morales' simp to see his boy get disrespected. The rest of us don't care. And I added the us because he said the rest of don't care. So, who's got the fucking spelling problem, Spider Claw?
I have been saying that Baldur's Gate 3 would win.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
And it's just based off the reaction and the longevity of the reaction. Like the game kind of came out of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, obviously early on I said I thought Tears of the Kingdom would win. I think that was the favorite. And then obviously when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm just talking about the overall reaction to it. It just seemed like people were loving that game. And I know, Mike, you played the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So
100, I think we're over 200 hours into it now. Yeah.
Damn. See, that's why Josiah don't play Fortnite with me anymore. That's why he don't play Fortnite with me anymore.
So Rip has to leave. He's got to do something.
Thanks for interrupting a good conversation, Jay. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Rippa's NDA'd out of his fucking mind right now. He's got to go.
Bro, like way out of my fucking mind. That's actually something I'm about to tend to right now. That's really big.
Hey, well, real quick before you leave, just quick. Alpha Core is launched. How do you feel about it? So, I know you've been sick, so you haven't had a lot of time.
Well, yeah, I haven't had a chance to bask in. I know everybody's like having a blast. Shout out Melanie for grabbing that copy and everybody else that has as well. Several thousands have gone out, like probably over 5,000-6,000 packages have gone out. And our team is moving like quick, man. So, if you have not, you still got plenty of time over at ripperverse.com to get in on Alpha Core #1, wrote by Chuck Dixon, art by Joe Bennett. Loving that everybody's loving it. But man, we're really just getting started. I can't say that enough. Like we are just getting started with some cool stuff that it is that we are working on. And I can't wait to. I just can't wait. The Gyro release is going to be big, but just a whole lot of stuff that we have going, man. Risks that are being taken with the company, as far as like creative, cool stuff that we want to do and try out, and other genres and all that stuff. It's just a fun time to be a creative, man. And I can't wait for everybody to see kind of what we've been cooking up.
Hell yeah, man. I'm happy for you. We'll see you in Orlando, right? You guys
Oh,
will
yes,
be
I
there.
will be.
So,
Actually, yeah, we got some great information about that. I hopefully have like a more formalized announcement talking about kind of some of the stuff that we're going to be doing at MegaCon there. But yeah, we will be there at MegaCon February. It looks like we are going to end up having a booth there as well. They want us there. The MegaCon does. I think it was one of those things where it's like, they found out who we were and they were like, nah, fuck that. We got to get these guys some more official, which is shout out to them for doing that. But yes, we will be there with our panel, as well as having an actual presence there. It'll be one of the first cons that we have like an actual presence. So you can come holler at us there and some other members of the Riververse. It's going to be a great time.
hell yeah, man. I'll call you tomorrow. I got to talk to you about some stuff. So do your thing, brother. Appreciate you. You guys go support AlphaCore, support the Rippaverse. Good
Shout
shit,
out.
man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Wonderful Tuesday night main event, man. I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Later, Ripper.
Later.
All right.
Bye. We got the Real Smile Bit says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone has a happy holiday. Gift for the chat coming shortly. And look at there. Boom!
Boom!
50 gifted memberships from the Real Smile Bit.
Shut up.
And Real Smile Bit is the center of the next video that we are uploading to Geeks and Gamers Play, because Real Smile Bit, when we were playing OG Fortnite, Real Smile Bit basically threw out there, I got $400 on the line if you guys can pull a dub. And we fucked up a couple of them, but he gave us a couple more shots, and it ended pretty well. So that video that was edited by Erwin goes on Geeks Gamers Play. It was supposed to go a little bit later because we were out of notifications. I'll probably just do it first thing in the morning. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to Geeks Gamers Play if you have not. And Real Smile Bit is the star of that video. So good stuff indeed. So thank you guys so much for all the support you give us on the gaming streams, stuff like that.
Real Smitty.
A lot. That's right. Also, 221 Be Tactical, your backpack, the Geeks and Gamers 199 backpack. A week from today is when it ends. So we're trying to get up to 199 sold. We are about, I think we're at about 140 that we've sold. So we want to get to 199. All right. I know it's $99 for it. I know that's a lot, but as I said, I was advised to price it higher. I chose not to give as many opportunities for people that want to get it. So you got a week to go on that. So please go over to 221 Be Tactical. I'm sure mods are dropping links in the chat right now, and get your 199 backpack. Let's go. War Machine also dropped 5 gifted memberships earlier. Thank you, War Machine. And is Jay not doing a fantastic job of running this show tonight?
Excellent.
He is not. You are correct.
When Rippo was talking, it looked like Jay was holding in a bubble.
I wanted to feel bad, but he left me out of my intro. He didn't even let me have an intro. So
this has been a great main event.
Bloated. I don't know.
This has been, I got to say, it's been a really good main event. It's great to have Melanie back, too. We missed her the last few weeks, but it's good to have her back. Always happy to have her here. Go ahead, Steph. You had something to say. I'm sorry.
No, I already said it. I was
you
showing you how Jay, Jay was making his face.
Oh. Jay, you okay there, buddy?
He's good.
You're kind of supposed to be hosting. That's why I was throwing it back to you.
Let's finish up those super chats, Beardo. Shall we?
Super chats? No more topics? Okay.
Does anybody else have to bounce? We've been going for 2 hours.
2.5.
All right, continue.
Well, let's talk about the Epic Google thing. If we can hang in, then we can. So Epic Games had a lawsuit.
I guess we're not reading super chats.
No, what he literally
talking
said.
about gaming news.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong? Who put him in charge? Who put him in charge?
Let me think. Let me think.
You
so
were
Google
doing
got
great, Jay.
sued by Epic, by Fortnite.
Yeah, Jay.
That
Oh
mute
my
yourself.
God.
Dear fucking Lord.
Dude.
We're like, what the fuck is that?
Honestly, if we need to torture terrorists, let's just put them in a StreamYard
Bro.
call with an unmuted Steph, and they will
See,
give up
this
all
is why
the
I'm
secrets.
mute.
I was
They will
about to
give up-
fucking duck because I thought it was gunshots going off. Like,
They-
holy shit.
They will give up all the secrets. I'm telling you, holy crap. What
Sorry.
the hell was that? That was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
All right.
power through, man.
Power through.
Read a few, and then I'll pull this video up, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, all right. Gary's beard crabs for $2. Happy 6th night of Hanukkah, Rippa. Well, we'll let him know. Fear the spell check for a $1.99. Oncurring is a real word. Leave Jay alone. And every single word in that super chat was misspelled. Thank you for the $1.99. Garrett Waldron for $10. Can Geeks and Gamers put a team together for the Florida Man Games this Friday? Oh,
No.
sorry, this February. Fuck.
Oh, it's February. I was about to say. Well, I think if we definitely have to have Jay and Beardo be part of that team. That's for sure. What do you think?
I think
Jay?
just us two. Just us two. Even if it's a 4-man squad, like just me and Jay. Like easy
I like
stuff.
it.
Easy.
I like it. Jay, if you can get that link I put in the private chat and we can play that, and then we can talk about it. So this is an antitrust lawsuit that Epic Games filed against Google like 3 years ago. And unanimously a jury sided with Epic Games unanimously, and they only had to deliberate for like 3 hours. Now, of course, Google is going to appeal it, and they're probably going to get everything held up. Now, Epic Games also filed a similar one with Apple years ago, but Apple won that one. We don't have to play the whole thing, just play a little bit of it. And we'll give everybody
Google losing a major antitrust battle with Epic Games. One and only Steve Kovac is here to break down what happened and maybe debate with us about
we'll
whether
figure
we
this
think
one out.
Jury is right.
Yeah, let me set the stage and then we'll chat it out here. But look, a jury ruled last night. Google, it has monopoly power over the App Store. The verdict comes from a case brought by Epic Games. That's of course the company behind Fortnite, and it caps a 3-year legal battle between those two companies. Epic Games in 2020 sued both Apple and Google, claiming they held monopoly power over their app stores, which let them squeeze app companies for up to 30% of their sales. Epic CEO Tim Sweeney cheering the decision, calling it victory over Google on X last night. It's the company's first major legal win in its years-long fight against Apple and Google.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good right there. So we just need to get the gist of it right there. But so now my thing with this is if Epic is huge, Fortnite's huge. You can stop sharing screen.
Gotcha.
Epic is just huge. Fortnite's one of the biggest games on the planet. If Epic feels that there's some antitrust going on with Google, imagine how the little guy would feel on the platform. And that's really what I think highlights this the most. I don't know if this is going to have any long-term effects. Obviously, like I said, Google is going to appeal it. That's going to get it held up. And I guess everything, unless your name is Trump, everything moves very slow in the legal world unless your name's Trump, because they'll get him on trial immediately in time for that election. But so that's going to bog things down, and Google will probably be able to avoid any harsh penalties, at least for the foreseeable future, with the appeal and to keep it kind of backlogged in the legal system. Of course, there's people out there like Nick Rekieta and Robert Barnes and Viva who could probably talk about that far better than anybody here on this panel. But I do think it's crazy that we are everybody knows that Google and Apple have a monopoly. We all know this. That's not breaking any news. And they're both equally bad. I know, like, I personally hate Apple, like just their UI and their products, but I'm not claiming that my phone's any better, because Google's a piece of shit company too. You know what I mean? And they all have that. Yep. But anybody got any thoughts on this? Has anyone followed this? Because it just broke today, so I don't know if anybody really got caught up on this or not. Has anybody seen this?
That one dude with the glasses, I just want to punch him in the fucking face.
A lot of people in chat say like a gay John Campea. I'm like, so John Campea, but yeah,
it is pretty big that they would point out that in the app stores that they are holding a monopoly. I mean, that's pretty bold, because the little guys that make these little apps will now if they win this whole thing, then that will be huge for them, and you might see a lot more people wanting to put games on these apps. So I don't. Does anybody play phone apps though? Like phone app games?
I play games on my phone all the time. Yeah,
mobile
like
gaming.
what do you
is
play?
Insane.
So like, I mean, I have like I play it on PC and on games. I play like Genshin Impact on my phone. There's a game that I play called Marvel Strike Force. I've been playing that for like a long time. So there's like games that I do have on my phone. I mean, but
can you get Fortnite on like I'm on Google? Can I get Fortnite on my fucking phone?
I know you used to be able to.
You used to be able to, yeah, because it's a big deal in our
No results for Fortnite.
time.
No results for Fortnite.
You used to be able to 100%. I don't know if like the graphics and now that Fortnite is on Unreal Engine 5, I don't know if that has anything to do with it being on mobile. Who knows? But you used to be able to. But
Can you
I don't
get
think
can you get
anymore.
Fortnite on Apple right now?
I can check.
Yeah, see if Fortnite's available directly through the Apple App Store. It's not directly through the Google Play Store. I don't see it. But let's we got a bigger problem here, okay? And I'm not one to call. Okay, it's not. I'm not one to call people on my team out, but look, let's not ignore that Epic Mike just admitted to playing phone games in a very enthusiastic way.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
What
yeah,
the
I play
fuck
all
is
sorts
wrong
of
with
games. I
you?
play on all kinds of different consoles.
No,
I'm open-minded about video games. I play on fucking. I play games on my fucking phone. I play fucking Genshin Impact on my phone. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, are you going to talk about preferences too? Like, you open-minded in other areas? You want to go and justify that? Oh yeah,
I have here.
Yeah, but you like going on both sides of the table there, huh?
Yeah, I'm open-minded about my
the
fucking
table.
team beating Alabama instead of leaving the fucking country because I don't want to show my face when they fucking
All right, here we
lose.
go.
You know what, Mike? If you better have a Raid Shadow Legends, a commercial on your YouTube channel next.
I was just about to put that in the chat.
When I was on Twitch, they like every other week I would get a thing for Raid Shadow Legends, and I was like, I don't really want to fucking do this. I've watched people do those fucking streams, and they're like, you gotta have this thing up, and you gotta talk.
All right.
And I tried that game one time, and it's fucking awful. Like, yeah.
So here are my phone games. Solitaire, chess, Granny. Anybody remember that horror game Granny?
No.
Where you gotta escape a house while your dead grandmother tries to kill you.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe I
It's
am
called
be a
Granny.
mobile gamer. That sounds
It's
amazing.
it's pretty creepy. Like, you gotta run out of your house before your dead grandma like eats your face.
I do remember that game. Yeah, that game's actually really creepy.
I have Candy Crush.
That sounds so demonic.
And
What
some
the
game
hell?
called Rodeo Station, where you're a guy riding a horse and you got to lasso cows. I don't know why that's there. I don't remember ever playing that, but I probably did. I probably saw a commercial. But let me tell you something. I have a rant
Here we
about
go.
this. There needs to be one freaking game on the phone. And I don't know what happened. They keep showing the freaking fake commercial where you're a little guy and you're shooting the bubbles, and it's like you can multiply. And it's like, this is the gameplay. You can buy this game. I've downloaded like 20 freaking games, and it's not the game.
Exist.
I don't know
Doesn't
why
exist.
they do that. I freaking hate that. I want that game. Somebody make that game. You'll make $1 billion. You're the little guy shooting, and you shoot the bubble, and you add the players. You know the commercial I'm talking about. It's all over Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. What the freak?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
where
you're
is that
100%
game?
Right. That game looks so fun every time I see the
Awful.
advertisement.
Also, like, we're gonna knock games that you can fucking get KOTOR on your phone now. You can play all sorts of shit on your phone. So I don't want.
I know. I just kidding.
Yeah, even Xbox Game Pass. I can just sit down and play a game on Game Pass on my fucking phone now with an Xbox controller.
It's not that serious. I was just.
It is that serious. You left the country.
Okay, just put your tampon back in and chill. Okay.
But it looks like Epic's game does have a launcher for Android,
Krista.
but you can't find one on iOS right now.
Supposed to be on my team.
$1 billion. Who said it, Jay or Biden?
Damn.
Well, hey.
Oh man, that's good. So I can download it directly. Is that what you're saying? Through Epic?
You can get the Epic Games launcher on Android, but it's not available on iOS.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
All right. I wonder how it plays on a phone. There is that one motorcycle game like Moto X, something like that. That it's like that I've played on my phone. That's pretty fun. It's a motorcycle game. Like it's almost like a next level excite bike type shit. You know, it's kind of fun.
Nick for 5. Granny is hilarious. Steph should stream it. Yeah, you guys should play that game. I don't know how she would stream it from her phone though, but
I wonder if you can get it on Steam.
Thank you for the 5. Granny,
you can literally mirror your phone to your device.
You can do that too.
Oh yeah, there's like an Elgato app, I think, for that.
Damn it, Jay.
Damn.
Hell.
Weird.
Damn,
Jay.
Jay.
It's weird. Who mirrors their phone to stream video games?
I'm just saying you can mirror your
I don't
phone.
know a single person that's ever done that. Maybe
I've
Steph will
done
be
that
the first.
before for Kingdom Hearts.
See
for
there?
Kingdom Hearts
Okay,
mobile
Melanie
game.
Mack. All right.
There we go.
Well, she was on GameStop TV. She had to do it. She wore tiger stripe pants. I asked her about that.
It was leopard print, but close
leopard
enough.
Tiger stripes.
I was like, you still have those leopard print pants? She's like, nah, they wouldn't let me take them home.
Oh man.
Is that when you went on set? Did they make you wear those? Like, this is your outfit
No,
for today?
I mean, if I would have just been like, I don't like this, I can't wear it, like they wouldn't have made me wear it. But
okay.
But yeah, it was fun dressing up in interesting outfits.
I gotta be honest.
Played
I
Temple
still-
Run.
Temple
Played
Run.
Temple Run was cool.
Temple Run
Temple Run was
cool.
solid, man.
What about Bloons? You guys
Yeah.
play Bloons Tower Defense?
I love balloons.
Bloons was awesome.
I didn't play Bloons, no.
I
but
still
I heard it
still
was
think
good.
I still think it's crazy. Like Melanie Mac streams with G&G. That's crazy. It's like Melanie Mac's fucking like a rock star. So.
I know.
No.
She's
Been around
celebrity.
forever.
No.
You've been in this game, man. You've been around. Like you've gets huge following, and you're streaming with losers that let Jay host a stream. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. So
I know.
You
I
guys are
told her that
amazing.
before too. I was like, you don't realize how big of a celebrity you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
But I will say, somebody said it's on Steam. The Granny game is that?
See, there you go.
It was on Steam, yeah.
There you go. Steph's gonna be streaming the Granny game.
It's scary.
If it exists, if it's a game, it's likely on Steam.
Nice. Flappy Bird. I want to play
Flappy Bird was a good one.
Flappy Bird was
Flappy
so
Bird.
great.
Flappy
Yeah.
Bird.
Flappy Bird was the developer admitted to cheating, like so that people couldn't win his game. I don't know.
That's what made it addicting.
Yeah.
Same as Temple Run. It never ended.
Yeah, but like Flappy Bird intentionally like had like bad
was
hitboxes and
the-
stuff, so you'd run into stuff and lose, so you'd keep playing.
Like my thing is like I always end up like sometimes I'll end up in a spot that doesn't have like any reception, and then I'll go to like, oh well, I can't do anything on my phone. Let me find a game, and then like I have to update the game to play. I'm like, fuck, you know, like
Yeah.
I
Or
need
you
to
just go in
think
your
about
browser and
updating it. So-
play the T-Rex game. Just play
Yeah,
that all the time.
exactly.
You're like,
Solitaire is usually my go-to though if I have literally nothing else to do, and I'm like, all right, I'll play Solitaire. Let's see
Solitaire's
what else.
base.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
an old
and-
helicopter game that was like Flappy Bird, but it was a helicopter instead.
What about
A lot
Jetpack
older.
Joyride?
Jetpack Joyride was legit.
That was
Yeah,
good.
That
shit,
game was
man.
fucking rad. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like like go to my Twitter real quick and scroll down to the no context flare, Jay, and like this is me whenever I win a game of solitaire on my phone. This is how I act every time I win the game. I just think this is it's the no context flare. I love Ric Flair so damn much. Ric Flair is such a legend. But this is how I am when I win a game of solitaire. Every time I talk like this, whenever Jay's going to get to it. You notice how Jay doesn't confirm if he's looking.
He
for it,
didn't
just
say he
says
was
it.
going to your Twitter.
I know.
I don't know
he
if he's
didn't.
looking-
Yeah.
I'm
So this is me.
nervous.
This is me right here. Right here. Here we go.
Chalk it up as an experience. Find somewhere else to hang your hat. This is my world, and I control it.
I can see like Jeremy winning solitaire. He just fucking spikes his phone into the floor. He's like, "That's what I'm talking about."
That's you when you win in Smash Bros. Too.
That's right. That is true. That
It
is
is.
Hey, by the way, we were talking about this. Like we were talking about the state of DC and stuff. Did you see that DC signed a deal with Tubi to send all of their content over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
how desperate they are for money now. They're just like, hey, Tubi, you want to watch some of our movies too? Wouldn't that be cool? God damn, bro. That's bad.
You see that Netflix said that if Warner Brothers gave them the rights, that they would like to work with Zack Snyder to continue his Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Zack Snyder said that he would do it if Warner Brothers gave up those specific rights to his characters to Netflix.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean,
Little
hey,
nutty.
fucking
Little
desperate
nutty.
now.
They
Yeah.
might as well give them up because it's not like they represent the DC characters anyway. So
Well, not
might as well go
anymore.
ahead and give it up.
Yeah,
So
not anymore.
I'm not gonna get caught in this. You're not
Hey,
gonna
I'm
bait me.
just yeah.
You're not gonna
just-
fucking
yeah.
bait me.
Yeah, I know.
Not
Jeremy's
gonna
Left
gonna
the
start
country
another
already.
argument.
Where can you hide now?
You're not about to get me to agree with Epic Mike on this stream.
I refuse. Yeah.
I refuse. You guys remember COD World at War Zombies? You can get on
Oh my
iOS.
gosh. Yeah.
COD Zombies.
You know, I actually played Call of Duty Mobile when somebody told me to check it out because I'm like, Call of Duty Mobile is got to be trash. It was actually, this is a couple years ago. It was actually pretty fun.
Oh,
Call of Duty Mobile, and I couldn't believe how much money they were making off Call of Duty Mobile. It
Mhm.
is stupid. It really was.
I was so addicted to World at War Zombies. I would like play that on the bus, at recess, at lunch, just on my iPod, slaying some zombies. Good times.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, World of War Zombies is goated. Yeah.
Man.
Yep. Damn.
How about
on stream?
How about Jay? What's next?
What's next, Jay?
Super
Wanna talk about
chats.
Super chats. All right.
You can't just say that every time, Jay. What if we run on a super chat?
We have a lot of topics, Jay.
We're so backed up.
Yeah, we are backed up. Plugged
That's pretty
up, man.
bad.
We're gonna need some colon blow to finish these super chats.
We're plugged. Get the blow. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Elon Musk tweeted something that's kind of scary. I don't know if you want to see it.
So no
I
super
mean,
chats.
See it.
so no super chats.
Yeah, he's like, we're
Also,
going full
Jay,
freedom of
Jay,
speech.
oh, can you play this? Oh, hang on.
Look at this
This is-
thing.
Oh, this is one of their fucking Tesla bots, isn't it?
Oh no.
I don't know if the music will be clipped, so
Yeah.
Sounds like
I'll
ambiance.
speed through it. But yeah, so basically it's going to be available.
Holy
So-
shit, bro!
Oh,
And it
nope,
looks just like the
nope, nope.
robot from iRobot.
Yeah,
What
I'm
the
just
fuck are they
noping the
thinking,
heck
bro?
out of this. Just
Why is it
no.
looking around?
Don't
That's
like it.
terrifying.
Don't like
Elon
it.
Musk just tweeted it, and so did the
Watch that bitch
Tesla
get in a
company.
Cybertruck. Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
watch that
well,
bitch get in a Cybertruck,
foot
start driving it.
force, toe, human foot geometry. It gets worse. So it's like that's him taking a dump.
But that bitch can jump. It's over. Yeah.
Now it's like it has sensitivity for hands and that. Look how great! Like that's
terrifying.
that is
Bro.
freaking
Oh.
crazy, dude.
Skynet.
I never
wins.
thought we
Skynet
would-
yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, like, what's that new movie that's out with Julia Roberts on Netflix right now? That everybody's the comment they made about white people that everybody's talking about. But I did see the scene with the Teslas, which I thought like a lot of people are like, this is just going after Elon, which I mean it kind of is. But listen, I don't like the idea of a self-driving car. I don't like that shit
No,
one
I
bit.
don't either.
My hands need to be on the wheel. Like my truck has this whole thing where it's like as you get outside of the line, it kind of will keep you within lines or whatever. But like the whole self-driving aspect of a car I don't like that at all.
No.
I don't want to do with it. But
I gotta disagree with you on that one.
Bro, you're like in the middle of traffic, you're just chilling or whatever, you're driving your car, and you're in like really heavy traffic, semi's coming up behind you, and the car just goes,
I just want to sit in the back seat and tell my Johnny Cab, if you know what that is, to take
I will
me where
say
I gotta go.
somebody, I think somebody in the chat just said it. I can't see who, but they said self-driving is 95% safer than real drivers. I mean, I don't disagree because real drivers are fucking morons for the most part.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I am a good driver. All right. I just am.
Till you piss off the wrong people and they run you in front of a semi.
I am just a good driver. That's just the reality of it. And I take driving very seriously, and I don't like riding with anyone else, and I like when someone else has their hands. So I gotta have my hands on the wheel. And so I will say, like, I will just say without going into specifics, I have a few family members that I've told them I'd feel a lot better if they were in a Tesla because they can't fucking drive. So I do understand that for sure. But for me, like, looking what the world's going to look like in 20 years is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. So
My biggest thing is like the worst part about it is maybe this will make them stop trying to get self-driving cars. You know how many dudes are gonna jerk off while driving now? They're just like, I don't have to use my hands. They're just like, oh, bro, I'm looking at my phone.
A lot.
Fucking tinted windows, and they're just going to town while they're driving, bro.
Yep.
Sounds dangerous.
You just see like a Cybertruck go by, and you just know because you can't see in the window. Some dude's just pounding his meat. He's driving on the road.
I have never once thought about doing that if I had a self-driving car.
You know, other people will though. They're not even thinking about it. They're waiting for it.
It will 100%.
There's people that do that
lot.
while driving.
Yeah, but at least there's some skill involved.
There was a football player that got in a car accident a few years ago because he was watching.
I mean, I've heard of like, road dome. Like that's one thing.
Yeah, but
like,
not
jerking yourself off while you're driving. What are we talking
All right,
about?
let's get back to super chats. This is
what
really
we're talking about.
Power
Hang on. Hey, click the link and share. There's one more out of context player that our wrestling people will appreciate this one. God damn it, I love Ric Flair. I love Ric Flair so damn much, dude.
It's one of my favorite Ric Flair.
This is one of the best ones ever. And then we will go back to super chats. But Jay, are you ever gonna click it or?
Bro,
thanks.
Stop
Jay.
pressuring me. I'm getting it.
You got it, Jay. You nailed it, buddy.
There you go. Right there. There we go. So good. He puts the figure 4 on.
Nobody there.
How much drugs? How much drugs?
Nobody there, and he puts the figure 4.
Bro, this is what's scary about Ric Flair. He never did drugs.
Bullshit.
No, alcohol.
He drank a lot, but he didn't do any fucking drugs, bro. He was just tripping.
Flair has drank more than any human being on the planet outside of Andre the Giant. He said Andre's the only person that could outdrink him.
Yeah, that was the
John Daly
freaking wrestler story.
I'm telling you, Flair would drink
Flair
John
was
Daly
no
out of
joke.
the. Yeah, dude. Ric Flair. There has never been a more like how everybody says like Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark and all that stuff, and clearly he's not. He's not. Ric Flair is the nature boy in real life. He lived the gimmick. He lived it. I mean, this dude is
Rolexes
legendary.
And every night, like
legendary. They said that every wrestler, even the people that hate him, they're like, you guys have no idea. This dude was the biggest party animal. He had all the women. He was breaking all the rules, tearing down hotels, tearing up rooms, like just partying the night away. Like a rock star. That's Ric Flair.
All of the cocaine.
No drugs, bro. He didn't.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did drugs.
He said, he said he never
Flair,
did drugs.
listen,
he said he drank a lot, but
Flair will not lie. Okay, like I remember there was a few years ago where he was literally on his deathbed. Like he was in a coma. They said like reading him his last rites. Got with the family, and I was like, man, this is terrible. This dude popped up the next day and gave a fucking promo from the hospital.
Yeah.
And it was a better promo than 95% of the current wrestlers. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? There's no reason he should be alive. It's crazy. But anyway, that's another time. Another discussion for another time. I talk old school wrestling all day long.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make a stream about it.
No, we won't.
One of these days.
Yeah, before the Tesla bots take over, please. Yeah.
Here we go. Kellen, KMK for a $10. Got my cover C and D Alpha Core today. I love them both. Hey, shout out. Golem's half botch circumcision for a 2,500 in another currency. Thank you. Says, damn, I'm still hungover. Probably should go to sleep. Nah. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, the 199, and I love you, Jay.
Hail.
Shout out to Golem's half botch circumcision.
Say thanks, Jay.
I'm trying not to interrupt. Thank you.
You're the host.
We got to power through this. Jay's Fat Cankle for $1 says nothing.
I don't have a cankle.
Kellen, KMK for another 10. Have y'all talked about how the Halo TV show season 2 will be dog water? Just like the first season, it looks good, like a polished turd.
It's going to suck.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And what's so frustrating is that they got the look of Master Chief so perfect in the first, like the look of it, with the everything, and then they just abandoned everything.
Took his helmet off.
Took his helmet off. Took his pants off too.
Yes.
Good Lord.
so much.
Mo Zamboni for $10. One of the best moments at E3, if not the best, was in 1995 when the Sega presented the Saturn. Sony was next up, and all the presenter said was $299 and walked off the stage. Thank you for the 10. The I don't know why I fucking say orangutan right there. The son of a bitch. Yeah. The
Power through.
The oncurring baby leg for $5. I saw oncurring and my brain just went orangutan.
It's orange-a-gotten.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get it
That
right.
one too. That one too. The oncurring baby leg for $5. This is already my favorite episode of Tuesday night's main event.
This has been
Aw.
a good one. This has
Shout
been a
out.
good one, man.
You're welcome.
We
Hell
can't
yeah.
allow Melanie to leave anymore. She's gonna be here every week.
Giggle, giggle.
Slaglust for $2. Krista isn't here to keep Jay in check.
Krista's here. She's here. You want to pop in and say hi, Krista?
don't worry,
She's
she's
don't
typing
have to.
slurs in the private chat. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Dr. Quagsire for $10. Talk about the Game Awards, spelled G-A-Y-M Awards. Pizza Tower not being in the indie category, and Beardo's Spider-Woke 2, Miles Morales' Boogaloo didn't win Game of the Year. Thank you for the 10.
It didn't win anything. It didn't win a single award.
It didn't win
It
anything.
didn't even
but,
win the accessibility award
But
with that deaf girl in it.
Beardo, if it
And
makes you feel
honestly,
any
who
better.
cares about awards, Joe?
It couldn't even win the Special Olympics of
But
awards. Come
here's
on.
the
If it makes
thing.
you feel any better, Beardo, Timothy Chalamet, clearly alpha male, really loved Spider-Man 2. So you got that.
Hell
going
yeah,
for
man.
you.
I don't
That
know
dude-
how he didn't like Liza P when he looks just like the main character.
Hey, we need to decide. We need to decide if the Game Awards don't mean jack shit and fuck the Game Awards because they're this corporate, commercialized shill fest of just whatever the fucking energy drink The Rock is selling next. We need to decide if the Game Awards isn't jack shit or if they're the fucking gospel. Like,
They
which
don't
one
matter.
is it?
They don't
Beardo,
matter.
are you okay?
They don't matter.
I'll-
Are you okay?
Yeah. I stepped away a little bit ago. Had a leftover chile relleno that I made for dinner tonight. I'm feeling fucking good.
Oh. So I gave you
Gary
diarrhea?
Buki for $10. Shout out. That's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, I wasn't disagreeing with you. It's just kind
Gary
of caught me
Buki.
sideways.
For 10.
Sorry.
I like how Mike was yelling for 2 minutes straight and then Beardo finally gets a word in, only to get Mike saying, why are you breathing so hard about this? Beardo, dub, and Merry freaking Christmas.
Happy
What a
New Year.
waste of money.
Marcus Henry for 5. You guys have to played Lethal Company yet? That's how they
No.
wrote it. You guys should live stream it. It would be a fun time.
I'm game. When I get back, I definitely want to. I really want to try the finals out, and then I'm game to try that one too.
Mark of Reality for $2. I read Alpha Core. It's a masterpiece.
Hell yeah.
Nomad for 10 says nothing. Thank you for the
Nothing.
10. Darth Broly for $20. Have you seen Hasbro's Power Rangers figures? Since day one, their Power Rangers line has been crap and too expensive, and they're cheaply made.
Yeah, they are.
Bandai, I think I pronounced that right. Bandai
Yeah,
did a
Bandai.
much better job with their Legacy collection. Beardo, I love the Power Rangers figures. Yeah, shout out. We got all the Power Rangers figures up there. And we even have
Yeah.
one for Rippa right there.
The black
Ranger
one?
right there. That's Rippa.
That one's for Mike. You need a Jewish one for Rippa.
I'll look for the one with the yarmulke.
Bandai's always did a really good job with their the Power Rangers figures. That's where it started. And yeah, Hasbro sucks with their figures.
Darth Racer for $5. Jeremy, show that sexy AI Ray movie poster for a supposed episode 10, A New Beginning. It's yummy.
Dude, that got such a reaction on Twitter. I even made a video about it too. But yeah, I mean, it's a much deeper conversation. But ultimately, if you make women women and men men, it's a good start for Star Wars. Doesn't change anything if you make Rey attractive and hot, but it would show a difference. If that was the poster that they released for the Rey movie, that would tell you that the current Lucasfilm leadership has completely changed. So, but yeah, it was pretty funny. But I did make a video on it.
My butt's been wiped for $2.69. Come on, corn pop in the corner, and beard guy. Why yell?
Yeah, we need corn pop back.
Thank you. My butt's been wiped. Thank you.
By the way, real quick. I don't know if you saw this or if you guys talked about this yet, but Christopher Eccleston was at a con, and they asked him if he'd ever come back to do Doctor Who, and he basically went through like that they need to fire Russell T Davies, they need to fire like all the writers, and if they do that, then he'll come back. Yeah,
that's the doctor that was there. Was he before David Tennant or after?
Yeah, he was just
before.
Before David Tennant.
So, as someone that doesn't know Doctor Who, that's the guy that I identify with Doctor Who. The guy you just mentioned, the older.
He's a great Doctor Who. I think Tennant's the best, but he's really good. But yeah, and he had a horrible time there. That's why he only did like one series with them. But the fact that he was like, yo, you fire all these fucking people, because Russell T Davies was the guy that was writing for him when he was there, and they had issues too. And he was just like, yo, fire all these fucking people, and I'll come back and do it. But if not, I'm not coming back to it. And I think that's pretty great.
Hell yeah.
Pretty fucking base.
That's badass.
Yep.
Nomad with another 10. Mike's right. I don't have to go to Michigan to steal signs.
Come on now.
All right. Craig Morning for 10. Hasbro's gay team looking like their family tree is just one branch laying on the ground.
Oh, shit. That's pretty good.
Thanks for the 10. Lord Botham for $5. What do Chris Benoit, Dwayne Martin, and Beardo's reading super chats all have in common? They're all murdering it.
There we go. Okay, that was good.
I didn't know where. I didn't know
was
that
so
was
scared.
going.
I was like, oh.
I was like, where the hell is this one going?
That's actually halfway good. Tic Tac for $10. An A10 brrr, and Steph's keyboard, the same sound. Changed my mind.
Sorry.
Bro,
Mountain Mutt for a $4.99. Says, seriously, I thought Jeremy was going to be gone this week. Can someone please deactivate that satellite? Hashtag he lied to us.
Listen, I was not sure if the internet was going to be strong enough or not for me to be here. I appreciate everybody on the crew. Jay has stepped up big time this week. He's committed to holding all these streams down in the event that I'm not here. But yeah, so if I can be here, I'm going to be here. I'm not going to stop working. If I can work, I'm going to work. I don't take time off unless I'm forced into it. So I'm here.
Shout out. David Lopez for $10. Hey, D-Day Cobra. Have you seen The Boy and the Heron?
Heroin?
We're just powering through, man. We're just powering
God
through.
dang.
Dude, you never fucking know with these super chats, bro.
You
You
never
never
know,
know.
You gotta just power
You
through,
never
man.
know.
I feel it.
Have you seen The Boy and the Heron? In my opinion, the latest movie from Studio Ghibli. And 82...
Ghibli?
We're powering through. I don't care. I don't care.
Beardo actually said it right. It's Ghibli.
Let's go!
Sorry,
You're
Ghibli.
out of here. Where'd you come from?
I didn't say he said it wrong. I just said Ghibli.
I think The Boy and the Heron looked boring.
Okay, so I have seen it. I got to see it actually when I'm like, let's say I had a hookup here. So Krista recently got me to watch The Wonderful Life of Arietti? I can't remember the title of it, because she's like, you'll like this movie. I fucking loved that movie. Like, that movie was so good. Is it The Wonderful Life or Secret Life of Arietti? Krista, I can't remember. But I loved that movie so much. I can't believe how much I loved it. Then she got me to watch Howl's Moving Castle.
That's
that one was good.
That
Christian
one's great.
Fucking Bale, baby. But yeah, that one, they're so unique and they're so out there. The Boy and the Heron.
Heroin.
It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It was too weird. It was too out there. Don't get me wrong. There's still elements that I can appreciate because they tell such the Miyazaki movies. There's just such a unique perspective on things. But this one was out there, man. It was out there for me. Maybe I'm fairly new to these movies, so maybe there's something I'm missing. I know that the chat's going crazy with recommendations, and all of those recommendations Chris has already made because she loves all those movies. But Yeah. But yeah, that's my. I would say the Arrietty movie though is The Secret World of Arrietty. That's it. Yeah, that movie was awesome, and that's not even one I've heard of. I've heard of like Castle in the Sky and Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. I've heard of all. I'd never heard of The Secret World of Arrietty, but I love that movie. That was really good. Has anybody else seen it besides me? The new one, The Boy and the Heron.
No, not
Yeah?
interested.
Okay. All right. Well,
No,
fuck
sir.
y'all.
Sorry about that. The latest movie from Studio Ghibli, an 82-year-old Hayao Miyazaki, really put Disney's Wish to shame.
I'm sure it's much better than Wish, and that's the whole thing about it is you watch this movie, and even if something that didn't land for me personally, it's not like I was bothered by it. It's not like I was going, "This is bullshit." I'm sure it's going to work for a lot of people. I've seen the reviews. The reviews are fantastic for the movie. It's phenomenal. People are loving it. I think on our website, I think Virginia gave it a glowing review, whereas I think Ivan didn't really care for it. So but overall, people are loving it, and as long as you're trying to tell a good story and it doesn't have bullshit in it, I don't care. Grave of the Fireflies is another one. Yes, a lot of people tell me that was the saddest movie ever.
Yep.
That's what I've heard.
Steiner Math for $5. Absolutely loved Alpha Core and finally got a Rippaverse beanie to go with my hoodie. Hail to the Rippaverse.
Nice.
Hail. Magnum Norse for 20. Mike's take on self-driving just inadvertently leaked his first movie, Grand Squartino. Or is it Ford versus Bukkake? Fast and Curious?
We're not doing porn in Epic Verse, okay? I've said this multiple times. We're not doing any porn. I'm not shooting porn. I promise you I'm not shooting porn. Beardo was there. He saw we weren't shooting any porn.
None.
Okay?
There might be one titty.
Okay,
That's about
yeah,
it.
maybe one titty, but that hardly counts, okay?
Just barely
Just
counts.
one titty.
It was just one single.
Just
singular.
one singular titty.
Yeah, it was a side shot.
Can you get this back on track,
It was a man's.
Jay? Can you get this back on track, Jay? Like, what are we doing
Celluloid
here?
Dream for a 199. Jeremy, stop dick riding Fortnite. Yeesh.
The more you guys tell me to stop playing Fortnite, the more I want to play. You guys, and I know a lot of you are trolling, but the more people do, there are genuinely out there people. They're like, I can't believe he plays Fortnite, and it just makes me want to play Fortnite even more. I'll start a fucking Fortnite channel. I don't give a shit. I love that game. Love it.
Pretty awesome. Gandalf for a $5. I is smart. I is kind. I is important. I is a good reader. I can read super chats. Thank you for the 5. Dean H for $5. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, and the chat. Ordered my 199 backpack the other day. Can't wait to get it. Have a great stream.
You're going to love it.
Thank you.
By the way, Justin, there's a Luigi's Mansion game within Fortnite you can play. Moist Critical is playing it.
Really?
It looks amazing. Yes, it looks amazing. But the custom lobbies is something I haven't done a lot of experimenting with, but I'm going to be checking out a lot of these custom games. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Eric K for $5. You all are getting a early Christmas gift. No Jeremy on cam. Rejoice.
Listen,
Thank you, Eric K.
listen. I don't want to take attention away from the ladies. So I mean, you guys. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. So
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We're always bottom tier when Jeremy's on camera.
You can't compete with your hair. I don't know why you cover it
Can't do
up.
it.
I don't know why.
The one time we had a chance was on Halloween because he was wearing a mask, and then he took it off. And we're like, well, it's over now.
There goes that.
I do not like my hair. I hate my hair. As a matter of fact,
why.
I did. I shaved it. I shaved almost all of it off. It's almost
Really?
all.
Bald Jeremy confirmed.
It usually takes about a month and a half to grow back. It won't take long. But yeah. And I know a lot of people are sitting here going, "Wait, he has hair?" Yes, I've been telling you guys this for a long time. All of my haters think all of my haters think I'm bald, and I'm like, no, I'm not bald, and I'm not balding.
No.
It's
Not even close.
No.
not even close. No.
So if you guys don't mind, I'd like to power through these. There's a lot to go. Jay's Secret Racism for $2. Beardo, can we read some super chats? Steel Leg of History for $1.99. For Jay, thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
You're welcome.
Shout out. Jack
Good
Hudson
job,
for
Jay.
$2. Double Dash stream when? Ooh.
The
That'd
thing
be
about
fun.
Double Dash is I'm better at Double Dash than any Mario Kart, but I haven't played Double Dash in years. If I pick Double Dash up right now and tried to play it, wouldn't be able to. Like, not good anyway, because the mechanics for every Mario Kart are different, and I'm so keyed in on Mario Kart 8, I would not be able to play Double Dash worth a damn right now. And if I start getting good at Double Dash, it's going to make me worse at Mario Kart 8.
SBZ for $2. We the people demand bus hopping channel from Jay.
Oh man, they really want me to do that. Ride a cheap Greyhound bus across America
That would be one of the greatest things I've
and
ever
stop in
witnessed.
like terrible cities like
Bro,
Detroit.
Here, I've got an idea. Okay, I heard Kevin Nash and Scott Hall talk about this back in the day on a podcast. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall were two of the biggest legends in wrestling. The Outsiders, NWO, Diesel, Razor Ramon. Now, to be fair, Kevin Nash is like 7 foot and Scott Hall is like 6'8", ripped. But whenever they would travel, they would pick the worst hotel in town and stay in it just to see if people would fuck with them. We need to get Jay and Ryan to do that. Just stay at the worst hotel, vlog it, and see how many crackheads come up to you guys.
Bro, that would be amazing.
We would have more subs than Mr. Beast in no time. All right.
Yay.
Yeah. We're gonna need some super chat funding to support this stuff though. We gotta support the bus
Support the stuff.
Support the stuff, please.
Yeah. Andre
Merry
CR
Christmas.
for a 2,500 in check. Thank you. Says Beardo, did Mike Tyson fall off? No, that's not what I was intending. I'm just saying a lot of these young guns would probably run circles around Mike Tyson right now.
Man, my money will be on
That's
Iron
fucking
Mike.
blasphemy, bro.
Mike.
Bro,
Mike.
that's fucking blasphemy. Like,
A lot of these young
Mike
guys
Tyson
would run
past
laps
his
around
prime
Mike
is better
Tyson
than
right
most
now.
of these heavyweights now.
Dude, there's no way.
Bro, have you seen how fucking fast
Dude,
that dude still
Tyson
is?
Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, they
Deontay
would
Wilder, like Deontay Wilder's a knockout talent, but bro,
Yeah.
his skill is lacking. Mike Tyson would box circles around him.
Dude, there's Mike, there's no way. Mike, there's
Yeah.
no way that Mike Tyson, dude, Deontay
Tyson
Wilder.
Fury fucking box circles around him.
Well, yeah, no shit. Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champ of the world.
So is Mike.
Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, they would all
Bro,
run circles around Mike Tyson right now.
You're tripping right now. You're
No,
tripping.
there's
It'd
no
be
way.
nice if we had a
There's
host
no
to
way.
reel this in, but we're just going to keep letting it go. Apparently.
It's just common sense. Gary's Beard Crabs for $2. Would love to see y'all play Crusader Kings 3.
I'm loving all the gaming recommendations, and the number one thing you can do is go subscribe to Geeks Gamers Play, because that's the place where we're playing
Shout
all
out.
the games. And by the way, no gaming stream tonight, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to ask these guys to host one. But next week when I'm back, we'll be back on that grind. So
There you go. Tony Morrow for a 199. If Cowboys get past the 49ers, they're Super Bowl champs. No chance in hell. Torgo the White for $5. Insomniac should crowdfund $4 million in Bitcoin and pay it as a bounty to whoever brings them the hackers. Vengeance is the way.
I like that. I like that.
There you go.
Good idea.
That's a good ass idea, actually.
Mo Zamboni for $5. Insomniac is woke. What makes you think that their head of security would be any different? Higher on merit? Maybe if they did, they wouldn't be here.
It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
But
I mean,
I forget whoever said it earlier under Super Chat that they work in IT. I mean, it's easy for one fucking person to get fooled by something.
It's true. It's just hard when you have wokeness at any level of your company. It's kind of hard to not question.
Disease.
It really is, and it's hard to question any part of the company when something goes wrong. When you invite that into things, it's really hard to give the benefit of the doubt. And we've seen too many scenarios where I think all of us as fans, all of us on this panel, I think we've all given the benefit of the doubt, and it's bitten us in our ass, which is what's led us to the point where we don't give the benefit of the doubt anymore, because we're like, yeah, been there, done that, not doing it anymore. So
B. Carswell for a $2. Is it racist to ask if Steph is wearing, I'm not saying that word, a specific type of hat? Thank you for the $2. Mike for $2. When are we going?
It's just black.
It's a Santa hat.
Mike for $2. When are we going to see that NBA Jam tournament?
If you need someone to read slurs for you, just ask me.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Trying to preserve the channel here. Yeesh. Super Mastermind for $5. Have you tried City of Heroes PvP zones or arenas? There are fan-run servers that are free. You would need to design powers and look yourself.
Yeah, City of Heroes was goated back in the day.
Cool. By the way, is Cam Man in the chat? Have I seen Cam Man tonight?
I have not seen him.
Cam Man, the hell!
Well, wake up.
Bro. Somebody said laughing my off ass in there, and because that's a Cam Man one, LMOA, because he so I was like, oh, it's Cam Man around, so hope Cam Man's good. What up, Cam Man? So we love Cam Man.
Fear the Tardo for $5. Beardo oops made hot caca in underpants. Need changing. Will Jay change Tardo? Lock it in. Yay.
Jay, he tries so hard to keep it in.
Hey, Jay. I got undies that are just filled with hot caca right now.
I'm calling the doctor.
Colon blow,
like bit his lip.
overdose. If you know what I'm saying.
Keep it moving, man. Keep
just
it
power
moving.
through? Okay.
Just power through. Just power
through, baby.
Look at Lost Tales. Where'd it go? Hang on. Lost Tales is whining. All right. Lost Tales says, damn, Jeremy gives everybody a shout out but me. I mention you more than anybody on Cobra Cast, Lost Tales, right? That's there.
True. Yeah.
Damn,
true.
Jeremy gives everyone a shout out but me. For real.
Wow.
For
But
real.
also, the fact that he's shouting you out with that.
Come on, Lost Tales.
The only person that we absolutely will not recognize until their jokes get a lot better is Viper Chief.
Viper Chief. Yeah, Viper Chief.
Out of pocket.
Enjoy your 15 minutes in fame right now, Viper Chief, because
He
until
literally
you
just
get good
mentioned in
at
the chat
jokes,
that he never gets shout outs.
until you get a good sense of humor, we ain't reading you. Okay?
Viper Chief immediately was like, never shout me out.
I love how we all knew that I was talking about Viper Chief. We all knew. Shout out to Viper Chief, though. Beardo's Ricada-sized shoulders for $1. Said nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
Thank you.
Damn.
Okay, let's blow it back up. Blow it back up. Blow it back up.
Oh no, here we go.
Blow it back up.
Oh no.
Let's just go ahead and take one single look at that avatar right now. And now let's power through. Let's power through. Z Highness for $2.
My man tipped his fedora. He has a good day, good evening, my lady.
I mean,
he says my lady unironically. We know he did. He didn't say shit in the chat either when that popped up. He's fucking silent.
Viper Chief, the kind of guy to ask for a hug.
Oh. Viper
You know what I'm
Chief's
saying.
awesome, dude. Viper Chief's awesome.
Sure.
Dude, anybody that's new to streams and they see Viper Chief in the chat and he just says all this stuff about it, so like, hold on, Viper Chief. You're like, don't take Viper Chief seriously. He just talks shit the whole time.
LOL.
No.
Z Highness for
Snake
$2.
sucker.
You fucking snake sucking idiots.
Snake sucking idiot.
Holy shit.
It's the best meltdown we've ever had on stream. Now my mom, no, my wife's gonna talk to me. My pastor's gonna call me. My parents are gonna ask me if I'm okay.
Fuck, my priest is already calling me right now.
Yeah, fuck, he's on the phone right now.
Son of a bitch, I have to go to confession. Z Highness for $2. Those are fighting words, Jay. Great job on Tuesday night's main event.
Yeah, good job, Jay.
Anima Change for $2. Great
Should
job,
Jay host
Jay.
every week? Should Jay host every week?
Yeah.
I'll be out of town next week.
You got a host.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Jeremy's on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
He's still here.
Come on, Jay. Come on,
Need you,
Jay.
Hey, look at
D
D
what? After dropping a 50, drops 10 gifted memberships. Thank
Hell yeah.
you.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
Let's go. Real quick, I mean, Jay, since you're hosting, since we still have a decent audience, we do have a special High Tea Thursday that's going to be on Wednesday, correct?
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right, let's just power through. Tomorrow, Drunk 3PO's channel, High Tea.
3 hours and 20 minutes.
Show under the bed. He's like, I just want to get.
It's his own, dude.
He's like, shut up, Beardo. Just get through the
I appreciate
super
it.
chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy doesn't care.
Whatever.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Gee, I'm fine with it. Plug your show.
Yeah, whatever. Go to fucking 9line Apparel and buy Jay's t-shirts.
Melanie, plug your show. Plug your channel. Somebody do something.
Yeah.
They made
Melanie
it
Mac,
awkward.
Go boom.
Hey, there we go. Melanie Mac.
Subscribe to my kick.
And she's got her gaming channel as well.
Yes, just Melanie
Good
Mac.
stuff.
And
Subscribe
she's
to my
on
Kick.
Kick.
I'm on
And,
TikTok.
Right.
Excuse me. Okay. An attractive white female has precedent over the black man.
Oh, I thought you were
okay?
going to say a white man is talking.
Yeah,
I was
so
waiting for
let's
you to
just-
go date
Let's just
Chappelle's
slow.
show
Let's just
route.
slow. Let's just slow down, okay? Let's just slow down.
Forgive me. Yeah.
We're never going to fucking get through this.
Never
No,
gonna
we're
get
not.
there.
Don't forget your Bible channel, Melanie.
Oh, Bible time with Melanie Mac.
Yeah.
Who's this?
I don't know. I don't
Who
know.
is
I can't
this?
see it.
Who is it? Dylan D. Oh, I actually like Dylan D. Dylan D's cool. Says, can I plug my channel? Sure, there you go,
No,
buddy.
you may not.
There you go. Anima Change for $2. Great job, Jay. Shaka Zulu for $2. Good job, Jay.
Thank you.
Mike Hunt for $1. Says nothing. Hakobo for $1.99. Does anyone here remember Giant Enemy Crabs?
No.
Is that
I
a
don't
mobile
have.
game? I'm assuming that was a mobile
I've never
game.
had crabs, so I don't know.
Shut up. There you go. Fun fact of the day. A little
Super
FFD
chat.
for you.
Yeah.
Mike's never had crabs.
Never had crabs.
Glenn for
Congrats.
$5.
Congrats, Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you. I'm pretty proud of
Can we
myself.
just agree that gaming was absolute peak between 2006 and 2012? Miss those days? Just in my opinion, gaming sucks nowadays. I mostly play older games.
I mean, we
There you
say
go.
that like every week. Yeah, it's like
There you go, Glenn.
that's the best time for gaming. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Slagless for $5. Jay's smoker laugh is almost as great as Meadowkirk's. Did I say that right? Meadowkirk's?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, it's almost as
I
great
don't
as Meadowkirk's laugh. Rest in peace, Daddy Jim.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace.
Medicare?
Jay's secret racism for $2. Ripa asked Beardo to spell Yaira.
It's not Medicare. It's
Medicare.
Medicare.
At least
Mr.
he's-
Medicare.
Wait, did you wait?
He said
Mr.
Medicare.
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 You don't know who
shit.
Medicare is?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who hired you?
Yeah, oh, of course I fucking do.
Throw you into this
of
team.
course I do.
Throw the side eye?
Of course I do.
Wait, he's like,
Who?
I know who it is.
I know who that is.
I know who it is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
It was just spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Remember when Beardo said EFAP?
Oh my god!
It was the way they typed it, bro. It was the way they
Damn,
typed
bro.
it. It's Ondor and it's Geneva, and I will not be told differently. Okay.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Not. I can't wait to tell Ryan
hurts.
you don't know who Medicare is.
Chris Ben
Let
White.
me tell you how important Medicare is. Medicare sent me a super chat. I don't know. This is like a year ago, probably. Ryan hits me up. He's like, I just want you to know something. There is never a moment in your life that you will be more relevant and cool than you are in the moment that Medicare sent you a super chat. Fuck you. It's like, that's the best compliment Ryan's ever given me. Like, that's the best thing. It's the nicest Ryan's ever been to me. He's like, this moment, this is the only time I've ever respected you. It's like, thanks, Ryan.
And then Beardo mispronounces his name.
Yeah.
He's dead, right?
Matakra.
I don't know if we know for sure. I mean, obviously he's been battling his illness
Yeah.
forever, but he disappears. Last I heard, I don't think we've gotten confirmation that he's passed. So that's the last I've heard. Didn't he do like a stream about several months ago?
I have no idea.
Dude's a legend, though.
Yeah.
What a legend. Shame on you for spelling his name wrong.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit for $5. Beardo struggling to read reminds me of my kid not wanting to go to bed. Disgraceful.
Oh, damn. Threw out the fucking disgraceful. If I said that to my kids, they would cry. Yeah. Holy shit, bro. Like, it was just so out of pocket.
Oh.
Could have said he could have called you a slur or something. It would have been nicer.
Well, if you want slurs, here we go. Dermy Wormy for $2 says Merry Christmas, F slurs. Thank you, Dermy Wormy. Eric K for $2. Buy a dinghy and sail to Japan. Dinghy. You
got it right the first time. Dinghy.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Because it was spelled correctly. That's why.
Yep. You got it.
Yo-Yo for $5. Drove from Pennsylvania to... It was. What can I say? Drove from Pennsylvania to Missouri with queen-size mattress in the back seat of my Dodge Dart yesterday. Also, how do you pull girls, Beardo? You just... I don't fucking know.
He already said it. He's got a mattress in the back of his Dodge Dart. There you go, bro.
Yeah, you got to get a Dodge Dart.
Get a fucking Dodge Dart, put a mattress in the back of that bitch, and you got it going.
I'm literally trading in my Tacoma tomorrow.
For a Dodge Dart.
Trading
you gotta. Yeah.
And I'm finding a queen mattress somewhere. A Ho J choked out at a gas station for $2. You could always spend a night in my tube, Jay.
Yikes. I'll think about it.
There you go. He'll think about it. Cider Math for $2. Sober 3PO doesn't have the same ring to it.
Sober.
Samurai Vader for $2. Jay has a Dixon cider. My man.
All right.
Kobo for a $1.99. Chilerianos are freaking bomb. Hell yeah, they are.
That's
Beardo's comprehension. Mike, you've never had one. Beardo's comprehension for a $5. My parents are in the Caymans, and they ran into Ezra Miller today. I told them to get far away from him. P.S. Jay, please say Chihuahua. Gig'em.
Chihuahua.
Nice job, Jay.
Gig'em.
Nice job.
Good job, Jay.
Yeah.
Rolando A. Ramirez for $5. I'm Mexican. I've eaten chilerianos and gray tortillas. Well, there you go. Sailor Dream for a $1.
They can't get into the country. There's a wall.
They're made from blue corn. Corn tortillas.
Yeah, the blue turns gray. Gotcha. Because it's all cooked.
Celluloid Dream for a $1.99. I don't know what a chili Rihanna is, but I want one now. And they spelled it Rihanna. Ira Brownridge for $5. Hey,
You've been
Ripa.
pronouncing that wrong all night.
Who?
Yep. How do you pronounce it?
The chat?
Rellenos.
Chili Rianos.
Rellenos.
I'm white.
Then why do you say tortilla? Tortilla. Tortilla. It's on a corn tortilla.
All
It's a
night.
tortilla.
Tortilla.
Yeah. See? You're getting it, Mike. You're getting it. Baby steps.
What are you
Baby
talking
steps,
about?
Mike.
I look Mexican. I can pass for Mexican. I've done it before.
Bruh.
I don't want to talk about what I did to pass for Mexican, but I did.
Right.
That's how I know you can't get into the country because of that wall. Yeah.
I've seen some videos. Ira Brownridge for $5. Hey, Ripa. What is your favorite pepper?
He's not here.
We'll have to ask him later. Shadow Saiyan for $5. Is Mike pulling an Odin and having arguments with the chat?
Yeah, I absolutely am. I don't give a fuck. I'll argue with chat all day. Yeah.
Low blow right there. Shout out to
I'm
Odin.
not ashamed. Yeah.
Cole Hauser for $5. Marvel's G.I. Joe run was popular because they did the animation commercial with a cliffhanger. Find out in Marvel Comics. Transformers #1 did the same thing.
Yes, they did.
Jacobo for $5. Chili Rianos are frickin' bomb. I think we had that one twice. Bruh for $5 says, bruh.
Thank you.
D what for $5. Can you smell what Ripa is cooking? Cole Hauser for $2. Snake Eyes Origins are sitting on shelves here.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, the Snake Eyes Origins figures are there for sure because those such a garbage movie.
Escape from Barbie Land for $5. Ripa, have you heard? Brooklyn Nine-Nine actor Andre Brower just died today. Jay, get the fuck off the top and give your spot back to Jeremy. Relinquish your power.
Whoa.
Yeesh.
Completely out of pocket.
There you go.
Wow. Cole Hauser for $5. G.I. Joe crashed in the 70s, boomed back in 82 when Hasbro made G.I. Joe to fight climate change. That killed it. Remember Transformers Action Masters? 199.
Action Masters.
Damn.
Thank you, Cole. Sophie for $2. Can't believe Jer prefers cruises over airplanes. I don't think anybody said that he was on a cruise.
He doesn't like flights.
I do not like flights. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ira Brownridge for $5. Thanks, Steph. Sounds like when I was in Iraq.
Oh, my keyboard. My keyboard.
Oh, wow. Horny Alf for $5. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are on the phone. There you go. Shout out Horny Alf. Escape from Barbie Land for $2. The Granny horror game sounds like some Elsa Gate. What's Elsa Gate?
I don't know.
All right, we're powering through. Sideways Stand for $5. The best cell phone game ever was Snake. This is not open for debate. Snake was awesome.
Yeah, Snake was good.
I had it on my calculator. Eric K for $2. Next step, a robot holding corn for Beardo.
Yeah.
On its way.
That'd be cool. Eric K for $2. Epic Mike pulls his tubin. Driving confirmed.
Yeah.
Barry McCockiner for $5. Hello, host Jeremy, Ripa, Melanie, Beardo, Epic Mike, and Steph.
Thank you.
Null White for $5. Beardo knows the rules of the road for hitchhiking the long way.
Oh no.
Hey, you watch your fucking mouth.
I was too busy looking to see if I could download Fortnite on my phone, but did Jay bend the knee because of one super chat told him to relinquish power? What the fuck,
Yeah.
Jay?
He did.
Immediately.
Jay, what
like
the fuck?
immediately handed it right back.
Yeah, like right away.
Like imagine like Thor gets somebody
My
picks up Thor's
third-
hammer
my
and they
third
immediately
Geeks
just
and
hand it
Gamers
off.
stream today.
I didn't even
proved my
finish
point.
reading the super chat and Jay moved.
Moved
Yeah.
so fucking fast. Yeah.
People want Jeremy there, and I get it. This is his. This
I
is
never saw
baby.
anybody say that.
There, Melanie's in charge.
There we
All
go.
right. Continue.
Much better.
Powering through.
Get to work, Beardo.
Shadow Saying for $5. Bruh.
Melanie said it, not me.
I almost said a gamer word right now.
I'm just enacting the will of the white woman.
Almost.
Get to work.
Will of the white woman.
All right.
Yeah.
Spoken by a light-skinned.
Yeah. Damn right.
Holy shit.
A light skin.
I'm the DEI officer in this bitch.
A Mexican
Am I not allowed
passing
to say
black
that?
man.
Man, did
No,
this...
you're not allowed to say anything about race ever again, Jay. About any race ever
put
again. Not even
Melanie-
white people.
You put Melanie in charge, and suddenly it gets more racist.
It gets racist
around.
already.
I
So
know.
fucking
Beardo
racist.
right away almost as a gamer word.
Said by the light
Right away.
skin.
Right away.
Poor Beardo. He's trying to get done. He's tired.
It's been a day.
Go ahead, Cracker.
Well, send the super chats now. Fuck. We're at 3.5 hours.
For saying that.
Shadow Saying for $5. I'm really excited for more Star Grift Mondays with Mahler and Star Wars Theory.
Yes, they have their new show. It's pretty awesome.
There you go.
Congrats.
Jesus Davila for a 199 gave a super sticker of a thumbs up. Thank you. Fantastic Bristol Knox for $5. Hail Tuesday night's main event and chat. May you all have a wonderful Christmas. By the way, I don't feel any sympathy for Hasbro at this rate. They lost touch on their customers.
Agreed.
Sal the meh guy for $2. Assassin's Creed 6 got one nomination and won Assassin's Creed 6 sweep, baby.
Let's go.
Okay. Patrick Kelly for $5. Jeremy, would you pay money to tell Mark Hamill you're a proud Trump supporter? Would you also pay money to tell Daisy Ridley you're a proud Trump supporter?
Do it for free.
I'd do it for free. Yeah, I mean, but I would if like I've said, the next time I go to Star Wars Celebration, if I do go to a Star Wars Celebration, if Mark Hamill's there, I will stand in line for as long as it takes to get my picture with him. And when I meet him, I'm like, Mark, loved Luke Skywalker growing up, and I appreciate everything you've done. And I just want you to know that right now, at this moment in time, without a shadow of a doubt, I voted for Donald Trump now 3 times, and he is a hero beyond anything you ever were. And I just want you to know that. Let's take a picture real quick. That's what I will do. That's what I will do. I just want Mark Campbell to know that I greatly appreciate Donald Trump more than I ever appreciated him as Luke Skywalker. So,
And then
I just want to
Doomcock
see the
will
look
say
on
that
his
he did it
face.
first.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fear the Tardo for $5.
Mm.
Chat say Jay butt pirate. What that mean? Mean Jay steal butts and bury in sand? How'd that work? Tardo confused. Lock it in. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you for the $5.
Did someone actually really type
Fear
that
the
out?
Tardo. Yes. Anyways, we're
Do-
powering through.
do better.
Be better. Come on. Sophie for $2. Meanwhile, Ryan looks like he came from a L'Oreal ad. Okay. Marcus Henry for $5. Jay, if you do that, you should stop in O Block in Chicago.
Yeah, someone's already suggested that I die there.
Shadow saying for $5. If you like real-time strategy games, then I suggest Empire at War.
Empire at War.
Thank you. Tony Morrow for a $1.99. Retro Bowl College is game of the year, no question.
What is?
Retro Bowl College.
Have to look that one up.
Shadow saying for 10. Beardo, I spelled EFAP correctly. Wasn't it you said? It wasn't it you that said there was no hyphen? Excuse, are you sure you spelled it correctly? Holy shit. Snorum for 5. Beardo is a nice man who loves his mom and plays video games. I don't care how gay he is. Marcus Henry for a $1.99. Super califragilistic expialidocious.
God, oh Lord!
What, I said it right.
It was like watching a car accident happen. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's what I said.
It's not what you said.
No,
I can't even repeat what you said.
I
'Cause I
was
don't
close.
know how to say it.
I was close. Anakmamon for $5. Words Beardo has mispronounced. Medicare, Nakatomi, Geneva, I ingested. No. Nah, you almost got me, motherfucker. You almost got me. You almost got me.
Damn.
You almost got me. Nick's
Close.
that close. That close. Nick Skyberg for $5. Steph waits till now to correct Beardo's pronunciation. Help us all fellow R words out, Steph.
Yeah, I got text
I
messages
thought it
about
was
Beardo's
funny.
pronunciation.
I thought it was funny. I was just letting it
I'm proud
go.
of stuff. Yeah.
Sophie for $2. Try this. Mi nombre es. I don't want to say something that I'm going to regret.
Well, you gotta
Making me
it
say
now.
something in Spanish that's probably not nice.
Dude, I'll never forget. Like, this is like early on. I've told this story many times. Somebody sent a super chat, and they were, "Hey, Jeremy," and this is a common one. Everybody knows it now. They're like, "Hey, Jeremy, my friend Nick Gerr, like, and then and they're like, he's a big fan, and he would love for you to wish him a happy birthday, yada yada yada." So I was like, "Oh, Nick," and I said it 4 times, and then I was like, "Fuck." And I can't believe none of this is early on. This is like 10, 20,000 subscribers, but I can't believe none of my haters have ever found that clip. It's out there, people. Okay, it's out there. They're like, he probably said it because he's so used to saying that word. But yeah, it was funny. I was like, "Whoops." I think didn't John Campia get busted on that one a few times?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that name. I love that name.
That got clipped out.
Yeah, so did his Transformers 2 review.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Beardo. 3.5 hours. Let's go.
Yep, thank you. Pyro Rampa for $5. So, any opinions on the new Twitch meta? Those women are bizarre.
Oh, she got
I've seen
banned.
that. Yes.
The main one, the ringleader.
Really?
There's more of them though. There's copycats.
What'd she get
out there.
banned for?
She wasn't wearing a shirt and she oiled up her chesticles and it was the camera cut off like right here. But
Yeah, I don't
it would
like
just
that
stream
trend.
like that. Yeah.
I don't like
Gotta
that
run the
trend.
way
That's
back
gross.
machine.
No, it's
new
gross.
trend.
It's
Itself,
gross.
I guess. Yeah.
I've been saying it, man. Twitch is just a few months away, maybe a year away from competing with OnlyFans. They might as well at this point do a whole new subscriber tier, and you just get everything.
Yeah.
That's the
Might as
direction
well.
they're going.
Well, I think like someone had their Pornhub link. One of those streamers
Mhm.
had their
Wow.
Pornhub link as a command. Yeah.
Shame.
Yes,
Marcus
man.
Henry for $1. Super Cadafragilistic. Explain how I delete myself.
Damn.
You don't.
Thanks, Marcus Henry.
Damn.
Anaklamon for $2. Damn, that worked on Jeremy a year ago. Oh, we're gonna need to find that one. Someone find it. All right. Holy shit. Okay, we're done with super chats. We got member messages. The oncurring baby leg became a member. Dom H gifted 5. Dragon Ranger for 7 months. Stream is already ruined. Thanks, Jay. Warren Smith became a member.
Sorry.
I'm seeking the way for 14 months. Much love to all. Much love to all the panel. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. I'm seeking the way. Lako Kenobi. That's how it was fucking written out, bros. What do you want me to do? I can't do everything.
That member message came in like 2 minutes after the show starts. The stream is already ruined. Thanks, Jay.
Linko Kenobi. What's up, Linko, for 33 months? What's up, guys? Hey, Beardo. Still playing God of War, and it's awesome. Ripa, Red Isom, 1. Love it. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, and the 199. What's up, Jay?
Hail.
Hey.
Psychotic Mongoose gifted us membership. Thank you. Cody T for 2 months. I wish Kotaku, Polygon, and IGN would follow E3's example.
Yeah, me too.
Shut down.
John Ease for 15 months. Jay is Jay-tastic. Hashtag on the spectrum. Thank you, John
Hey, I
Ease.
thought you were gonna say something nice.
Ready Freddy. What's up, Freddy, for 21 months. Jeremy. Hope you're good and your internet is not messing with you. Thanks for Dom H for the gifty. Onwards and upwards. Hi, Beardo. Hey, shout out. What's up? Dom H gifted 5 more memberships. Jay's Secret Racism for $2. Skipping over minorities is the right thing to do.
No, it's not.
You said it, not me.
Asking them directly.
Diz the Jizzbot gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Diz. Lower Lip Liquor for a month message. Shout out to Ripa. Got
Who
the
lips their
3-book
lower
bundle
lip?
today. Oh, yeah, you hear? Az left Hollywood. Yeah, rest in peace, Az,
Yeah,
man.
sorry.
Gone too soon. The Beast for 10 months. Y'all worried about a Jeremy Ryan Civil War? Meanwhile, Sleeper Cell J ready to usurp?
Usurp?
Usurp.
Usurp?
Usurp. That's what I meant to say. Aloha, Mel, Krista, and Steph. Remain blessed, everyone. Thank you. Chaos for 4 months. Organized Chaos? Isn't that the retard Ripa cooked? Is it?
It
don't
might
know.
be. There's a
No,
lot of them out there.
There's a lot of them out
There's a
there.
few
Oh
of
no,
them.
that is the yeah. That is.
I don't.
That is
I don't
yeah.
keep up with it anymore.
I used to.
Out of
I
shape-
used to pay attention to a
out of
lot of the
shape
people that
divorced
hated on
man.
us.
Yeah, that was out of shape divorced man tries to lecture me on.
Well,
something.
no, but like it used to be like it used to be funny to me. Like there were so many people that hated on it. Now it's just sad that like
Yeah, it's just sad.
dude,
Yeah.
you're still in our replies on Twitter. You're still making videos. Like
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah.
All right.
Sad.
Mike Hill for 33 months says, rest in peace, Andre Brower. Rest in
Yep,
peace.
yep.
Flag Ninja for 18 months. Jay milks cows with only 1 udder. I get it. WG for 5 months. No, sorry. WG gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Shout out to WG, man. What a legend. Tomok for 2 months. Well, with E3 being dead, is it time for Space World to make a return?
No.
Maybe. The oncurring baby leg for 8 months. Wishing you guys and gals a very Merry Christmas. Game
Thank
on.
you.
Thank you, oncurring baby leg. Shaka Zulu for 19 months. Good job, gay. Vestige became a member. Thank you, Vestige. Fernando for 9 months. Jeremy, in case someone hasn't called you one yet, you are a giant fig. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, and hail the Ripperverse. Hail. War Machine gifted 5 memberships. Jonathan D for 5 months. Dixon Cider, I hardly know her. Unknown for 9 months. Epic Mike is hella looking like ASAP Yams today.
I'll take that. Can I get you the yams?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Black tailgate for 9 months. On the Mexican food argument, I'm from San Antonio, and I still can't understand how Taco Bell exists here in Texas. I agree with Beardo. Well, I agree with you. Rabnad for 10 months. I got third place on Mr. Burger's trivia. Tom Connors versus Cecil. It ended late last hour. Merry Christmas to all my brothers and sisters in the 199. Pyro Rampa for 10 months. So who's going to oil up first to join the trend? Beardo, Jay, or Mike?
For what?
I might try it.
Yeah, who
the
knows?
Twitch trend.
I might do it when I get
I'll do
Amaranth's
it.
beer.
I'll go back on Twitch and do that. Yeah, I'll just take my shirt off and show almost the top of the bottom. Of
Don't show your nipples.
No, I can't show my nipples. Yeah, just right the bottom. I'll oil it all up. We'll get it going. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a hard cutoff right there. Laura Lynn Lance became a member. Thank you, Laura. JMD Elite Fan for $15. Beardo, each week you read supers. I can tell you're doing your best, and I respect that. Power through, bro. We can grieve together, Peter Darker. Oh, we can grieve together, Peter Darker Part 2 and Breath of the Wild DLC lost to Bear Fucking Simulator. Thank you, JMD Elite Fan. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Ripa, your video today said leftists still think they are oppressed underdogs. The Soviet commies were still claiming to be fighting their revolution against the oppressors even into the 1980s. Thank you, Vault 95 Survivor. JMD Elite Fan for another $5. Don't know why, but I find it hilarious. The white and mixed African and white dudes were the ones arguing over Hispanic food. We need Rolo, Steph, and Joe's expert opinions.
No. They all like
Pat.
Taco Bell is terrible. That's my expert.
Hey.
I don't like Taco Bell.
You start letting her talk, and then all of a sudden she's saying crazy stuff.
Don't like Taco Bell.
No.
Listen.
The only way I will eat Taco Bell is if I haven't eaten all day long. Main event goes on until like 1 a.m. and Taco Bell is the only thing that is open.
You desperately need to
That is
survive,
it.
so
That is
you'll
the
eat
only
good
reason
food.
that I will
that
eat
means
Taco
wait,
Bell.
that means you're 55 minutes from some Taco Bell right now.
Taco Bell it's decent. But you can't call it Mexican food, man. You can't.
That's what the
like.
Japanese
It's
are.
wannabe. It's wannabe Mexican.
That's what the
food.
Japanese are calling
Terrible.
It's impersonating, but it's still good. Pat for $10. Jay can settle the argument. Stuff a chili relleno and wash it down with a hot, hard Dickens cider. Thank you for the 10. Hercules Hernandez for $1. And charging a lot more for a figure that usually is $20. Now it's close to $30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jay Schwalbach for $10 over on Locals.
Bro,
no telling what
build-up.
Schwalbach. Yeah,
Jay Schwalbach
Is
for
it a
$10.
slur? Do I need to fill in?
No,
No.
you're not going to want to read
It's
this
a message
one.
for Jeremy.
You're
It's a
not gonna
message
wanna
for
read this
Jeremy.
one. Says my dick is fabulous. Someday you can see it.
Thanks, Jay Schwalbach.
Hold on, wait. He shared a picture of it. Here.
No.
No.
No, it's good. Here, look.
No.
Oh.
He said it's dirty.
Oh, good stuff right there. Here's the proper.
No.
It's the laugh at the beginning that kills me every time. No. Oh no.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Beardo, stop slacking and start powering through for real. I'm trying, man. Vault 95 Survivor for another $1. Jeremy, you haven't truly experienced flying until you have flown in an open cockpit biplane. After that, all other flying is boring and safe. You're lame.
Yeah, I'm just not hands on the wheel, baby. Hands on the wheel.
Nick Skyberg for $2. I'm not reading this full name. Hey, Nick is a great dude. Old friend of mine.
Dude, do you know Steve Kerr? You know his son's name is Nick?
Yep. Yep.
That's amazing.
Dude, the self-awareness, non-existent.
I know it.
Dude.
And Steve Kerr is a leftist lunatic, too. That's the funny part.
Yep. Buster Nut Smash for $5. Ryan eats corn the long way. Lord of the Rings nerd for $5. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, and Melanie. When I think Beardo can't get any worse with his reading, he mispronounces usurp. Sorry, Jay. Beardo is the true retard of Geeks and Gamers.
Damn.
Jay's
Oh
been
my
saying for a long
God.
time. Jeremy brought me in to replace him.
That's true. He did.
Oh my God.
Mike Hum Smells for $2.
Oh.
What? His name is Mike Hum Smells.
No.
You and him share the same first name, Mike.
Yeah.
Just power through.
Well, Mike's on.
All right.
Can we just power through?
Yeah, we'll just power through.
Get it together, Beardo.
My idea. Powering through my idea. Mike Hum Smells for $2. Guys, it's bedtime. Go to sleep, bruh. Bashy Washy for 23 months. Hashtag Spider Pander Man 210 awards. And screw Jeremy. Jeez. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out
for the
Bashy.
23
Shout out.
months.
Bashy.
Fantastic, Mr. Knox for $5. Is it right to call those TD Twitch streamers, can I say this? Pedos at this point? They know what they're trying to do with a service that has a young audience.
I agree.
Yep.
Yep.
Over on Streamlabs, Inakmaman for $3. Beardo, word of the day is procrastination. Definition, I'll tell you tomorrow. Use it in a sentence. Beardo avoiding the ass whooping I give him every Thursday fortnight feels like procrastination at this point. Well, Inakmaman, clearly you weren't there a few weeks ago when the Geeks and Gamers team won back-to-back. And I was there. Samurai Vader for $3. My favorite Uche story is when he got hit by Lester Mo in Mario Kart, and then in quotes, whoever this Mo L is
Mo Lester. Yeah, it was.
But he says,
he
but
was
it says
saying
Mo
the name.
L.
Yeah, well, it was. He was saying it so serious, and he didn't understand it was a troll. Like, and he was just like he called it out like he was serious. Like, what the fuck, Uche?
Is fuck him. It took him a serious straight minute to register what he said. Also Ripa. Krista hits pipes.
Yeah.
Shout out. Jose, not Hose B, for $3. Jay, Power Wash Simulator is free on PlayStation with free Tomb Raider DLC. I think you will like it. I think you will like the game. Hail the 199.
Thank you.
There you go. Nick Skyberg for $2. So you're just going to do Mr. G-U-R-R like that, huh?
Mr. Gurr.
No,
he's talking about his friend Nick.
We're talking, yeah. Come on.
What are you doing, Steph? What are you doing?
My mind went somewhere else.
Jay's Lost Balloon for $2 says, it's lonely up here.
Dude, I bought Jay a fucking $20 balloon at a theme park, and he lost it.
He lost his balloon like you just lost your internet.
Yeah, no one cares. Robot voice. Keep going.
Roboting.
You're done. And it's a good thing because we're all caught up too, except for this one last super chat you want to pull up. Steiner Math for $5. At this rate, we will be rolling right into high FNT Thursday on Wednesday before the stream is over. Hail to everyone on the panel except for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nobody send any more super chats. We're done.
Don't send them. No
Do not
more
send
super
any
chats.
more. No
No
mas.
$50. No hundreds. No 200s. Don't do it. Nothing.
We're done funding the stuff.
Am I
Yeah,
back?
you're back.
Hello.
Okay. Melanie Mac, great job hosting tonight. One of the best main events ever. Melanie, where can they find you?
You guys can find me at Melanie Mac Go Boom on YouTube or Melanie Mac on YouTube for my gaming streams or Bible Time with Melanie Mac and everywhere else, just Melanie Mac.
There we go. Great having you back, Melanie.
Thank you.
Epic Mike.
Holy shit, I got an outro. Yeah, you can check me out on Kick.
All right, Steph.
Kick.com/Epic Mike. Fuck Fear the Beardo. That's my new channel on YouTube. Go check it out. I'm just kidding. Keep your eye on epicverse.tv. We got some cool shit we're gonna be announcing hopefully soon. And then yeah, that's all I got for now.
There we go. There we go. Stephanie, my nerdy home.
Yeah, follow Geeks and Gamers Life, Geeks and Gamers Clips, and Sports Wars on Twitter. Sports Wars on Twitter.
There we go.
Thank you, Tom Berry.
Fear the Beardo.
Yeah. Fear the Beardo on everything. I do gaming streams on Geeks and Gamers Play Thursday, Friday, and High Tea tomorrow. Let's go.
Oh, and tomorrow I'm doing my final Resident Evil 7 stream on Geeks and Gamers Play. That's it. I'm done with that. I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it.
And she's playing on hardcore mode too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. Impressive. Let's see. We got a few more super chats, Beardo.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta read them.
Jay put them up. Jay put them up on the screen. Tomberry Master for 10. Got a Beardo. No more chats. Beardo's short bus driver for $5. Hey, buddy, you forgot your helmet, and I love the Teletubbies on your shelf. Nick Skyberg for 2 says done. Aaron Fever says Grand Night for 6 months. And that's it. Power Rompa dropped to 199. Said nothing.
No more
Drunk
super chats.
3PO. You did a great job not hosting tonight. You got anything you want to tell them they can find you? Jay?
Nah, that's it. Have a great night, everybody. I am mentally done.
Hey, this is seriously one of the best main events
man.
we've had. This was awesome,
Yeah.
and a big shout out to Jay for Jay has told me like whatever I need from him this week. Really appreciate him. I appreciate the whole crew, and we'll have daily tomorrow, and that's it. So great job, everybody. Make sure you go support everybody on this panel, and we will see you guys for daily tomorrow. Have a good night, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
Later.
Say bye, Jay. Say bye, Jay.
Bye.